Okay, it says we're recording. So boom shakalaka, motherfuckers.
No.
We need some kind of intro, bro. Cause
Yeah.
we ain't got no intro, and it's just like, here we are, niggas, what's happening? But
You know what? You know what I was thinking about, bro? You dropped a song a while back, bro. I thought it would be fitting for the intro, where you like, I'm so Ricky the Dragon, nigga. I spit.
Okay, we
We
can
do
jump
some
straight.
shit
We
like
can
that.
get into it.
Yeah.
To start today's episode, I'm gonna crack me open. I don't know if you've seen these yet, but I got one of these. I got one of these rock
I heard
Zoas.
of it. I
It's
heard
this
of
rock. It's the Rock's energy drink. And
it.
nigga, I went to GNC and grabbed one today, so I'm gonna crack it for the episode and see where it takes you. And it's called Zoa. You know, that's what they call it. And I have come up with my own tagline. So if this ever comes across Dwayne Johnson or some niggas in that $7 production camp or whatever the fuck they called, listen.
You gotta
Don't
start
be.
paying my guy.
You gonna have to, cause look, but I guess my slogan probably a little too raw for him.
Okay. What you
I'm gonna
got?
hit him with "Don't be no hoe, bruh. Sip your Zoa."
You know what though? That shit gonna ride.
I hope it do.
That shit gonna ride.
The Rock may fuck with it. Don't be no hoe, bruh. Sip your Zoa. They're gonna be like, yeah, get that nigga out of. Thing is when I ain't got no hat on and I'm just out here, I don't know why my camera keep trying to focus, and I'm just out here fucking freelancing and shit. Niggas be like, you know what? Are you Samoan? And I'm like, no, I am not Samoan. And I don't
You
know.
could. You could pass.
I know. I've heard it far too down my line of like adulthood. I know that obviously, nigga, hey, look, nigga told me, thing is, not even a grown man, a kid. Kid looked at me. I had a shirt on and it had fucking Yokozuna on the shirt. That nigga said, you know what? You kind of look like that guy. And I said,
He would have called hands. He would have called hands out of that.
My man's might be like 7 years old. I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're saying I look Samoan, I guess I'll take it.
Bro, go ahead and get the tribal tat, bro.
See, and I can't. And we were just talking about this the other day about nigga them tribal tats. And I don't know how them niggas have been doing it, but I swear them niggas have been secretly completing these tattoos.
They adding, bro.
Like big time though.
Yeah.
Nigga, we noticed it over the weekend, bro. Roman got that motherfucker down his whole back at this point. And I was like, when did he do this? Like, when did this happen? Because like the tat, like it's like you niggas keep adding these tattoos and going to work, and I don't see no bandaging, no nothing wrapping it up. You niggas is just out here brand new tattoos. How?
Brand new, fresh.
I was on a cruise when I was 16, and a nigga on the cruise working in the bar area was like, I guess he didn't know how to ask if I was Samoan. He was like, "You one of us?" And I said, "Shit, I don't know what you asking, but you Samoan?" I said, "Actually, I'm not." So he was like, "Damn, you could have fooled us, man. We thought you." I was 16, bro. I was on a cruise for my 16th birthday.
You know what the sickest shit is though? When a nigga says, "Are you one of us?"
Because I don't know what us is.
Right.
I'm just like, what is it? Hold on, what are you asking me exactly, bro? Am I one of you? But he did it. I was a kid, and that was the first time I was like, you know what? These niggas might actually think I'm Samoan, but I don't know if it's the hair and the skin tone, maybe. That's it. But
that's the combo.
I don't know about you, but I look like every light-skinned heavy nigga that's ever existed. Ever, bruh. I've got that is even so much so that when I get kind of like in the summertime, I get a little bit browner. I get even brown niggas. You give me, they don't even get. At a certain point, I'm like, bro, do I actually look like niggas, or y'all just are putting like a lighter skinned, heavy set nigga? We all look alike. Like nigga, I've heard Mac 10, I've heard Bone Crusher, I've heard Big Pun, I've heard it all, bro. Like no exaggeration, I've heard it all.
So I get like every big muscular nigga. Like I get fucking Kane Cone, the baby's manager.
Yeah.
Or I'll get like a Keenan Allen or Staley when I have my beard. but I ain't got no Mac 10 or
Bro, because
bone.
I get niggas with hair every time, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
niggas
about
with
it.
hair every
Yeah,
time. It's never
yeah.
only nigga I get without no hair is they say I look like the nigga from D12. Uh,
Don't say bizarre.
Bizarre from D12, bro.
That's a fight. That's him.
I've got Bizarre from D12 a few times, bro. And thing is I be letting people get their shit off, bro. Get your shit off, you know. Get your shit
Right,
off. Go for it. If I look like that nigga, I look like that nigga. Because obviously I look like so many other niggas that I'm just like, okay.
right.
But hey, the women be telling me I kind of look like Kevin Gates and The Weeknd. Now
That's a combo. That's
that's
a
what
combo.
I'm saying. Some be like, man, you kind of look like Kevin Gates. Some kind of be like, man, you kind of look like The Weeknd. I'm just like, nigga, who don't I look like at this point?
Every light skinned nigga.
Somebody come out and tell me I look like Roman Reigns, and I'm here. I'm like, you know what?
my
Nah.
niggas gonna get it. My niggas gonna go get a perm. Go get a perm.
I'm gonna let that shit lay, bro. I think I'm gonna be like, you know, no man. Ooh,
Cock that bitch up.
cock it.
Cock that bitch up.
And that, bro, and that's how I feel. I'll cock that motherfucker up, and y'all just gonna be sitting. It's just random. I don't even know how we got here or what we talking about, but don't be no hoe, bro. Sip your Zoa, Dwayne. If you what's it? You know what his production company's actually called? Is it $7? $7?
I think so. It has something to do with that $7 store.
It got something to do with the 7, bro. Congratulations to Dwayne, man.
Congrats to my guy.
You doing big shit. I think they just put out the new trailer for Fast and the Furious, but I ain't seen it, so I don't know if he's even in it.
I don't think so. You know, they had like a beef and shit. That's why, because he went and did the Hobbs and Shaw with Jason Statham.
Is it not the?
So he got smoked.
Is it not a spinoff though? Wouldn't it be the same people?
It is, but like Tyrese and Vin Diesel on them was hot because they was like, let's do this last fast, and then y'all could do the spinoff. And Rock was like, nah, we ready to do this shit now.
We ready to go now, man. Hey,
right.
Look, Vin Diesel, Tyrese, man, respect to all you niggas, but hey, the nigga, what Drake say? It ain't about who did it first. It's about who did it best. The Rock came through and cleans you niggas up, man. So
go get your coins, man. I mean, go get that money.
The thing is I don't. Everybody's different. I'm the kind of nigga that be like, oh shit, he's cracking over here. Y'all think y'all got a roll for me? Because what's up? I'll catch another movie check, nigga. Fuck the bullshit. Even if I'm just like, nigga, write me in as a flashback, something random, nigga. I don't even give a fuck, nigga. Let's get this money. Them niggas hated The Rock for that shit for a little bit. I think like Tyrese tried to fight the nigga for a second.
No question. He did.
Hey, I seen the way Tyrese was crying on camera. I know it was a family issue. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just saying the way he was looking. I feel like The Rock may have punished that nigga if they got into a scuffle.
But it be them niggas that be the craziest though. So
like,
you don't know.
It may be, but just like on any given Sunday when Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J got into it, they say LL Cool J put the pause on Jamie Foxx. I feel like the same thing may happen to Tyrese, bro. Like I feel you, but you've been doing other shit for far too long to probably have picked up the skill of combat.
Right, Rock been doing that shit his whole life.
His nigga. He played football, which is a fucking contact sport, and then he gets into like professional wrestling. And 9 times out of 10, every movie is gonna be an action movie. Not saying he does his own stunts, but it's probably a more physical fucking movie than Daddy Daycare, nigga. You know what I mean?
Baby boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more physical. So, right. And Tyrese be chefing and shit. I don't know how often he be working out and getting in the gym, throwing punches and shit. So,
right.
Rock may drop him. But I see a lot of niggas talking crazy that on the internet, and I'd be real suspicious if they gonna make it through if it came down to it in real life. Like Kevin Durant, hey, bro, Kevin Durant gonna try the right nigga, bro. I swear it's gonna happen.
He gonna fucking get dropped on his shit.
But I also realized that every nigga Kevin Durant chooses is a little bit older.
Yeah, I think Shea will get him though. I think Uncle get him.
Nigga, I think he put that nigga in the dirt.
He'll punish him.
Like, let me tell you the one thing that I learned early is that, like, older niggas, yes, may not be as fast and they may be a little bit older, but there's a thing called old nigga strength.
Mm-hmm.
So with the old nigga strength and with the mentality of like, you know what I mean, he a little bit wiser. He may know how to. I just think that like KD, like I don't know what he probably got an incredible reach, but I don't know how strong he is and shit of that nature, bro. I feel like a nigga like Shannon Sharp would dump his ass
easily, bro. Plus, he country strong.
And that's I also think that like, yeah, he could probably get the best of Charles Barkley, but I also think that one shining moment, Charles Barkley could connect, and we could just be looking at a whole different fight.
That's all he needs is that one shot.
That's all you need is one, bro. Like you could do all that, and he could just boom, and we'd be like, oh shit, you know what? This is the nigga that dumped Shaq.
Yep.
Like you can't that era of basketball, them niggas. Well, shit, I'm gonna say that era of sports, bro. If you was playing full blown sports, bro, early '90s, so you know what I mean? It's a, you know what?
It's real physical.
Niggas are a different breed of individuals, bro. They was raised different. Like, nigga, you gotta get it in. If you gotta get it in, bro. We seen fucking Reggie Miller and who was Reggie fighting?
It was Jordan.
Was it Jordan?
Yeah.
Over the announce table.
Yeah, and Reggie, I ain't think Reggie had any hands anyway. So if he getting down there, everybody getting down.
Reggie's sister.
Yeah.
If that's who we had to scuffle with growing up, thing is, I would have to imagine that you can't. She looked like she'll definitely get the best of a nigga.
Oh, no question. She the prize fighter of the family.
That's what I'm saying. So if he, you know what I mean, if he had to just, you know what I mean, I don't know what Jordan been through, not gonna say, but like, man, he might have a little more scuffle in him because he been scuffling with like, yeah, I'd be like, damn, I can see why he could scrap because shit, if that's what he had to scrap against his whole life, nigga, shit. I'd dump a nigga on the announce table too.
That's it.
On the announce fucking table.
On the table.
Dump his ass.
Break that bitch. Knock the monitors off. Knock all the monitors off.
All of it.
All of it.
We was watching we can get into some wrestling finally. Before we get into the recap of the week, since our last episode was what we thought was going to happen leading up to it, we've now been through Mania week. It's now came and passed where, man, it's like the fiscal year of wrestling.
Yeah.
Once Mania passed, we're like day one. We're back on the loop.
All over. We're back on the road.
I was watching some wrestling over the weekend, and I can't remember what match it was, but I was watching with some people, and they fucking pulled the joint off. They moving all the shit off the table. And somebody asked, you ever think that shit gets broke? Like, I got to replace it? And I was just thinking, yeah, but not as much as you think it would be. Mm-hmm. Like, outside, like I feel like the screens are durable enough that if they get knocked off, the cord probably pull. Like the most damage is like cord damage or like chargers, like breaking off into this shit. Like that, I feel like that's a possibility. But I know how many times my phone has fell off the charger and nothing's happened. Out like
nothing.
So I feel like shit may get broke occasionally, every now and then, but I don't think it happens as much as you think it would because they throw that shit. As soon as the hood of the table comes off, anything laying there, you better grab your fucking drink. You better grab your fucking notes. You better grab everything because they throwing any fucking thing on that table off that table to clear it out so they can do some dumb shit for 2 seconds.
Plus, they already know, though, like, all right, this match is going to be some table action. So they probably going to get all the shit that they really care about away from there anyway before it even gets broke. So, like, all that other shit, like the papers and the water and shit, that's just part of the shit.
They're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like, let me grab my real drink. Because the thing is the first one thing about the fucking wrestling is the show goes on. Like, I've been to a live event. I've seen how it goes. Like, them niggas don't go to the back. Them niggas don't go get pee breaks. Like, them niggas sit there for the duration of the show. And what we got here is what we got here, nigga. Boom shakalaka.
That's it.
I thought that because I think it's always interesting watching wrestling with people who don't watch wrestling as much as I do or as often as I do because they always ask questions about shit that I never think about. Like I would have never thought about, damn, do the monitors get broken when they – who knows, nigga? Shit, how many announce tables do they got in the back or they just rebuild the one that they got up here? Like, I don't know.
That's just some random ass questions, though. Nigga, how would you know?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I
Right,
don't, nigga, do I work there? No, I don't know, nigga, shit.
right.
When I go to live events, once a table get broke, I watch niggas stand. Niggas just stand and fucking keep announcing the shit. And then eventually I
Yeah,
like from you be watching the action, bro. You don't be paying attention. And then eventually the table's back. And it's like, hold up, did they bring another table out? Did they fucking rebuild this table? I don't know. I've been to a live event and I've seen a table be broken. I've seen it pop up.
yeah, me too.
Oblivious to me.
Hmm.
Like,
I can't wait till we get live events back, bro.
man, the thing is okay, let's get into the week. With seeing there being fans and audiences now,
Hmm.
like, well, for Mania week, and then watching Monday Night Raw and seeing that them niggas are back in the Thunderdome. It's a new location, but they're back in the Thunderdome, nothing but screens. I said,
Right.
okay, so this was the one and done. Like, I don't know if they're gonna shoot for fans during pay-per-views or fans during the big, I guess, 5 pay-per-views. Now we're at 4 or 5. Like, it used to be the big 4, but I swear they've slid a 5th one. Like, Money in the Bank's like a
It's the
major
fifth.
pay-per-view now. Like,
Yeah, it's the fifth. But
so
I was gonna say, bro, because you see where they like changed it to like WrestleMania Backlash or something like that.
that's what I
Do
was just
you,
about to say.
so do you think maybe like they just gonna have fans at those events and then Raw and SmackDown they'll
Thunderdome.
just keep it? Yeah, Thunderdome.
That's what I feel like is going to happen. But I've
Mm-hmm.
also not seen any, because they're gonna fucking push to get ticket sales. I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything about ticket sales, which is weird
Mm-hmm.
because they're booking the pay per view. Like, so the pay per view ain't. It's like 5 weeks away. It's like they got some distance
Mm-hmm.
before it comes. But I haven't seen anything about ticket sales, and they've already got matches booked. So
Yeah.
I would I would want them to bring fans back, but I also think they realized by bringing fans back, they forgot a lot of the shit that comes along with the fans.
Yeah. 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 That's true.
So,
That's
like, I
true.
feel like they forgot a lot of shit that goes along with the fans because they can't. I mean, I feel like they kind of have tried to, but you can't fully control the chance. You can't. Like, shit's
No.
unpredictable. Shit's super unpredictable. There's a couple
Mm-hmm.
chants I was watching. I was like, I don't know if these niggas should be chanting this. And there's a couple times I feel like they have plants pretty
Yeah.
much. Like, hey, you niggas go, you 5 niggas go sit over here. You work for us this fucking joint. Chant what we need you to chant. Do this and that. Because, like, I remember, let's not get into that because that's fucking the main event. Let's start the week off first.
Okay.
Did you watch the Hall of Fame?
I did.
How'd you feel?
I'm glad they cut the speeches.
It made it roll a lot faster, and I feel like
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers got to the point of what they were trying to
Mm-hmm.
say a lot better.
There wasn't no emotion for real like it has been in the previous Hall of Fames. Like, people maybe because it was a shorter speech, but there was like usually there's people that go up there and they give a speech and people start getting emotional, but there's also no fans in there. I didn't like the cut to the interviews to the superstars backstage
Uh
with their
huh.
suits on and stuff. Like, I feel like you can at least have them out there for the ceremony.
Uh huh. You can tell that it was super pre-recorded, pre-done
Mm-hmm.
up. Like, here's the fucking Hall of Fame. Like, because
Right.
I don't feel like the backstage joints when they cut to people backstage, it didn't feel like it was just after watching what
Yeah.
was going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, Randy Orton, how do you feel about this? And he just go into it and it's like, I don't. This nigga don't even seem like he even watched what you were just saying. Like,
Not at all. They was like, throw on a suit. We're gonna ask you this question. Give us an answer.
yeah, get on that. So, my opinion of the Hall of Fame, it wasn't bad. I think I do like the shorter speech joint, but they were doing 2 Hall of Fames at one time,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
I guess I like how they did it episodic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess 2020 was one whole thing and they
yeah.
ran the whole thing. And then they jumped over and did fucking 2021, which is like another episode or another joint. It didn't feel like it was just all one big
Nah.
fucking Hall of Fame, which,
And
like,
she thanked John Cena too.
if she had to.
Yeah, you was right.
She had to thank John.
Mm-hmm.
They were Bella's was 2020, right?
Yes. Yes.
Were they the main? No, NWO was the main of 2020.
NWO was main.
Yeah, and they were like right before NWO. Uh, I mean, the Hall of
It
Fame is
is
the
what
Hall
it
of
is.
Fame. I've had an Els text me and said, "Hey, bro, does everybody make it to the Hall of Fame?" I said, "Surprisingly, no."
No.
And that's the interesting part, because we get to the point where it seems like they start to put people in who it's like, okay, I guess you could go into the Hall of Fame. Like, you didn't have the career that I feel is Hall of Fame worthy, but that's where we at. So I can understand where a nigga think that like just any superstar can make it into the Hall of Fame,
You
because
seen
they
Titus
do.
O'Neil. And it
They
was Hall
got
of
a
Fame.
lot of niggas in there where it's like, I mean, I don't know what you've contributed. Like, I only know what I see, what I view, in my
Right.
opinion. So I personally probably wouldn't have put you in, but they feel like you should go in. I mean, Titus with the Warrior Award is like, all right, bet. Like, I know you niggas are on social media, and I know you niggas see that people are screaming for y'all to put fucking Shad in for like the shit that he did, like with all that going on. So it's like,
Yeah.
I can understand where people were like, okay, baby, that's 2020. Maybe we're gonna induct him into the 2021, and then
Mm,
fucking homeboy pops up that's been around since like WrestleMania 3 or
I seen that.
something. It's just like, okay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, I don't know why I would. I mean, it's WWE fans and
Mm-hmm.
WWE. You got to understand how shit work. Like, the nigga wasn't in WWE when the shit happened. The nigga played what kind of role in WWE per se? Like, Crime Time was what, bro? Like, would Crime Time go into the Hall of Fame as a tag team? No.
No.
Neither of
No.
them had like solo careers for real in WWE. So it's like, why would we give him the Warrior Award? Like, I mean, I understand why people would want him to, but I can also understand why they're like, yeah, I feel you, but
But to play devil's advocate right there, he saved his kid, bro. You know what I'm
that
saying? Like
ain't that ain't got shit to do with WWE.
but that's like the Warrior Award is like some humanitarianism, and that's kind of like you risked your life to save another.
Yeah, but
So
they might look at you and say, nigga, you supposed to save your kid.
that's true too. That's
And
true too.
I mean, it sounds rough. It sounds harsh. You know what I mean? But nigga could look at you and be like, nigga, you supposed to go out there and save your kid. You want to be
Yeah,
rewarded for something you supposed to do? Would we
right.
reward you if you came out alive and were successful? Like, would we still give you the Warrior Award if you didn't pass?
But you also know when people pass, bro, there's a lot more sensitivity around them. Like not even Shad, but just in general, like with these rap artists. For example, DMX just passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how crazy people been going on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing for Shad. That shit's fresh. So it's like, all right, let's find a way to honor him. He just passed away for some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try to figure out how to honor him. So it's one of those times like it is with everybody else who passes
But
away.
I also feel like when you're the big dog around, WWE's the big dog. Like, when you're the big dog around, let's say somebody passed and there's somebody closely related to them who is somebody who has money or like is wealthy or can like financially take care of things, they automatically look to that individual to be like, what can you do? Like,
Yeah.
and not every time a nigga gonna be like, I got you. Like, sometimes a nigga gonna be like, you know what? I mean, I feel for you, but why does my shit got to become involved with this shit? Like,
That's
and I
true.
feel that might be WWE's stance. Like, hey, we feel for him. We put out the fucking like RIP when he passed during our show and shit, and we've washed our hands with the situation. It's an unfortunate event, but what more can we do? And people are like, y'all could give a nigga an award, and they're like, yeah, but our awards are kind of tied up. So, and people think anybody gets into the Hall of Fame.
I mean, not the modern non-wrestling fan, definitely.
And
So.
I believe this Hall of Fame is the first time it was given to adults.
Give it to who?
Like an adult, like it's been children all the way up until Titus, right?
Mm-mm.
No, it was homie
Eric
LeGrand.
Eric LeGrand.
Yeah, homie in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't remember what he did.
I mean, I think he has like a foundation
He
for,
did something because I seen him
yeah.
somewhere else, like on
Mm-hmm.
television, like advocating something or like pushing
Mm-hmm.
something. I said, man, this nigga looks oddly familiar. And
Mm-hmm.
then during the Hall of Fame, his image popped up as like a previous award winner. And I said, that is where I knew this nigga from.
Right.
I
Yeah.
knew I seen him from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like, I mean, we can't get everything we want. So
Mm-mm.
it's cool that they put Titus in. Like, I don't even want to take away from the fact that like Titus
Oh,
got in for doing all the shit that Titus
he
does.
deserved it. He deserved it.
Completely, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Completely. I'm like, yeah, bet you good shit, bro. It's good that you here because you do a lot of the work that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of niggas don't do for the company too. Like you do it on your behalf, but you also do it on their behalf, which is like good shit. So the other nigga, I don't know him. They gave a background story. I mean, I guess that's close to home, so I feel you.
Yeah, they had to get him in.
That's your nigga. If that's your nigga, that's your nigga, bro. Like,
Period. That's it.
especially, I'd probably be in there like, hey, bro, y'all know, y'all put Trump in, right? It's 2021, big dog. Y'all gonna have to slide it in at some point.
Yeah, I'm in.
And Vince is like, you know what? Right.
This year.
Wrap it up. We ain't got nobody else ain't going this motherfucking doorway. Go ahead, wrap it up. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bad. So Hall of Fame overall, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Like, it's the Hall of Fame. If you don't fucking give a fuck, then you don't give a fuck. Niggas don't care.
We got to put the dude from we got to put Fred Durst in there in the celebrity joint because he probably gave us the coldest lead up to a WrestleMania match. You don't remember that shit with The Rock and Austin where they was like the Maui shit? That shit was hard.
But Fred Durst also, what did that nigga do?
He was in Limp Bizkit.
No, but he did some shit there where like he was spewing misinformation on the Undertaker, some crazy shit.
Didn't know that shit.
Like it was a point in time where like I don't know if it was some weird shit. Main thing is I think it may have been where niggas thought the Undertaker was dead or some crazy. Like I feel like he may have put the body on Undertaker, like said the nigga was dead. It was something, bro. I can't distinctly remember, so I don't want to say. But he did something where he was like said some misinformation, and niggas kind of like, bro, this ain't in your place to like. Why are you speaking on like? Yes, you did fucking the American Badass intro for what a little bit.
Yeah,
was it rolling?
Yeah, and that shit was hard too.
So, I mean, looking at all the other celebrities that get in, they did.
They did Ozzy Osbourne, bro.
Ozzy's in. Why can't I think of my nigga's name?
William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Mm-hmm.
When they ran what William Shatner did in the company,
he decided dinner.
And I said, okay, so the celebrity inductee could be anybody that possibly has done anything in the company. So if you've done a song, if you've done any of that shit, man, eventually they're going to have to put you in.
Mm-hmm.
Did Cyndi Lauper get in?
Yes. No. The girl that she came down with, the wrestler. What's her name, bro? Because she got cheated. She was supposed to be the next big wrestler, women's wrestler. And then some shit happened where she wouldn't sleep with somebody or something.
Something crazy.
They made but she got in, but Cyndi didn't yet.
So I feel like eventually most people that do shit like that nature will probably slide in.
Mm-hmm.
Cyndi Lauper get in. But then I'll start looking at it to be like, okay, but like, do you got to physically show up to get into the Hall of Fame?
Not with COVID.
No, I'm saying like on televised. Like, do you have to be at a pay-per-view or on weekly TV to get into the Hall of Fame?
Oh, as far as a celebrity?
Yeah.
No.
Could I get into the Hall of Fame for just doing the entrance music?
I feel like what's some people's name? The one that does all the theme music.
They should get in. Nigga,
They're gonna get in.
nigga, they have to. They have to get in. But like, would Nicki Minaj get in for doing fucking? Was it Victoria? Victoria's entrance music.
I didn't know Nicki Minaj did Victoria's entrance music. I know Lil' Kim did Trish Stratus's.
Yeah, no, bruh. Nicki did a joint, and I said, "Hold on, is this Nicki Minaj?" Like, I think I was playing a fucking video game, and I think I selected Victoria, like the music pod. I think it's Victoria, bruh. It's just like,
Bruh, we on this subject right now, and I gotta get this out before I forget, bruh. Is that DMX on AJ Styles theme music?
they don't want that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro, that's what I said, bro. That's what I said. So I had people over, and we was arguing, and Kern was like, bro, that's DMX. I'm like, there's no way.
Fuck no.
So somebody Googled it, and the people that make the song make it, but then it was like composed by DMX.
Thing is when he passed, I didn't see nothing of that popping up because I follow fucking a lot of wrestling and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, oh, DMX even had I don't know if it was a WrestleMania moment or something, but they did like a vignette of like John Cena doing some bunch of other shit. And it had like DMX in the background. I guess like that was something they've actually done. That's the only thing I seen though about like I didn't see nothing about him and AJ or doing AJ's music. Fucking 3-6 Mafia did Mark Henry's music.
They did.
Hey, I mean, but if he did, but I can't go on to say he didn't because when I found out that Pusha T did "Ba Ba 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 I'm Loving It" from McDonald's, I said, hold on, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, so niggas be doing shit, and I have no clue because it don't be like mainly them doing it. Like they may have just wrote it or do some shit like that. And like if you don't do your research, you don't know. So maybe.
But does it sound like him when he gets to the red? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's the flow, but it don't like when he gets to the little redneck part, bro. It don't sound like him to me.
There ain't nobody breaking this redneck.
Yeah, they don't want nothing. Like it don't sound like him, bro.
And okay. Now imagine DMX writing that and being like, all right, bro, go in here and this is what we're gonna do. And like, or maybe he laid down the ghost, like you know what I mean, the fucking ghost written version. He was like, all right, this is what you're gonna go in here. And DMX is in there fucking doing they don't want none in the
with no ad libs.
Oh, that'd be funny as fuck.
That's not X, bro.
I don't think it is, but
I'm standing by that.
I'd be weak.
That'd be some funny ass shit.
That'd be funny as fuck. Oh, that would be funny as fuck. Okay, so that's so interesting. I've never heard that, bro. That's so crazy. Damn.
I was surprised.
I'm gonna have to look it up. We're gonna get off here and I'm gonna look into it because that is interesting, bro. But I've also know that you gotta be careful with the shit you read online because if you check it on Wikipedia, bro, depending on when you check that Wikipedia, there could be so much misinformation on the Wikipedia before somebody goes and fixes it. So who knows, bro? They niggas when people pass, bro, you gotta let shit brew for a little bit because niggas did everything while somebody passed, bro. Nigga, bro, you remember when he did this? And it's like, nah. I was like, how you don't know? It's like, nigga, when did you find this out? Oh, right. Yesterday? Because niggas just be throwing random shit out. Like, huh? Like, think of DMX doing that AJ Styles song.
It's some Southern boys.
It don't even
with
seem
the dynasty.
Right. Nah. It don't seem right, bro, because I don't even like listening to that song past the first chorus, bro. Because afterwards, I'm just like, come on, AJ, bro. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yeah.
You give me AJ give me.
You think AJ racist?
No, I don't think he is. But he give me like he from a town that was like, you know what? Yeah, I can see it. You probably get mad enough and throw an N-word out.
Yeah, easily.
You probably. But who knows, bro? Randy Orton gets drunk and throws the N-word out.
Randy one of us, though.
He want to be. He want to be.
He does.
Speaking of, I remember if you follow any of the, I guess like the hip hop wrestling guys, so like fucking who would it be? Like Smoke DZA, West Side
Gun.
Gun, any of the black wrestling community per se that was there. I guess they all met up at a hotel together, and
I
like
seen the pic.
they took the pics and shit. And I remember I see Randy retweeted it and said, "Damn, no invite," and I was just sitting here like,
You know what's funny? I seen the fucking shit with the hat. What the shit we talked about last week? They had it on Randy. Like, he part of it.
all the fucking African joint, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's ever, bro.
Yeah.
No, for real. And that's so funny because like it's like Randy really tries to be a part of the culture to an extent, which is interesting. Which made me like I was like, I don't know. You said nigga on Call of Duty one time, and I don't know how I feel about it. But they said he was drunk. He was like, "Hey, nigga." I said, okay, Randy.
Which makes me think that he probably gets G passes for it because he would have got some type of backlash in the locker room like Hogan did, if that was that big of an issue.
Uh-huh. But Randy
So he's probably said that shit in the back, too.
which is like, oh no, bro.
Right.
I can't call it, man. I don't know how the passes go back there, bro. Because I probably be like, come on, Randy, bro. You know you can't be out here doing that shit.
Right.
But you know, I was drunk.
I mean, that's like saying I got a black. That's like saying I got a black friend.
Man, whatever that country singer was that was drunk, throwing out N words on the neighborhood, and somebody was recording from their window. We ain't get no pass, nigga.
None.
Yeah.
Nobody gets a pass, bro.
Yeah, nobody. Fuck them. Hey, I rock with Randy, but I am not a fan of niggas throwing out N words. Like, bro, no, you ain't got to throw out N word, bro. Like, come on, man. Don't make me look at you the weird, bro.
Right.
You could refrain from saying it. Or if you want to just go throw in words in your fucking house where nobody's around, go for it, bruh. But come out of line and start disrespecting niggas, then you out of line, bruh. You want to go do that shit behind closed doors, nigga, go do that shit behind closed doors, nigga. But once you come out in public and start doing shit and being disrespectful, a whole bunch of other shit is come like, man.
Then I lose respect for you.
Yeah, man. Like shit, if you go do it, like I would rather you not do it behind closed doors, nigga. But I can't tell you what to do behind closed doors. Shit, I don't know what niggas do behind closed doors. None of my business. Once you bring it to the yard, and once it's obvious, and once it's like, hey, this is where we at, then that's when I can be like, hey, I now know, bro, you can't be doing this. Damn, Randy Orton, bro.
That's my dog too.
It's beefing with these niggas on the internet. They got him like. He's become an interesting nigga, it feels like.
He has, but I fuck with him though.
I remember I was watching The Bump. You watch The Bump? Like
every now and then.
I don't watch The Bump often. I only tune into Bump when they're interviewing certain people, certain individuals that I kind of want to hear from. They were doing Randy. They were like, they asked him something about the Fiend, and nigga didn't answer. He bypassed the Fiend question. It was like, yeah, fuck all that. I know this is off topic, but Bad Bunny. And he just praised Bad Bunny for like fucking
as he should
a few minutes.
As he should.
But while I was watching that, I was sitting there like, okay, I understand he's bigging up Bad Bunny because he came in, he did it the right way. He fucking put the work in. He fucking has done what he's supposed to do when you're coming into somebody else's profession and fucking doing shit. I think more so, other than bigging up Bad Bunny, he was taking shots at the niggas who just be on Twitter talking all that, hey, I'm going to get into wrestling shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like, he's like, yeah, Bad Bunny did it the right way. And he's like praising Bad Bunny. And it's like, yes, you're praising Bad Bunny because he came in, he trained, he became a fucking superstar for the time being. But I feel like your main objective was to shit on niggas who are on Twitter like, all right, I'll come to WWE and whoop y'all niggas' asses. He kind of just like, I bet. Like,
but he should.
Soldier Boy, fuck you, Bow Wow. Fuck all you little niggas that think y'all could just pop up and do what the fuck we do. Like,
bro. Because it's like me saying, it's like him saying, "All right, I'm gonna come drop a classic rap album. I'm gonna start rapping." Like, bro, you can't just go into you think whatever you think, bro, is different from you actually going and doing it.
Uh huh.
Let Soulja Boy go take a bump.
Uh huh.
It's over.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what, Soulja Boy definitely ain't gonna do a fucking Canadian destroyer, nigga. Never in his
Ever.
fucking life, nigga, ever.
Ever.
So I felt like when I seen that, I said, man, I see what you're doing. You're bigging up Bad Bunny for fucking doing things the proper way. Ooh, excuse me, doing things the proper way. But I feel like your actual objective was to shit on niggas that think they could just show up and do it.
As he should.
As he fucking should, bro. Because like I was saying last week, bro, don't think you could just pop up and do what I do, nigga. Because nigga, it's take years.
Right.
Practice. Like,
Practice.
you can't just do this shit. Like, and even if you come in and do some shit, it's gonna take you months before you even get to the point where niggas are looking at you like you're good enough to be doing this shit. Niggas will give you a pass if you're not a wrestler, so you get your pass. But like, even still, then like you gotta kind of like do some shit, or we gonna be like, you could take your shit on.
And it's more than just wrestling, bro. It's more than just taking a bump and all that. You're gonna have to be cold on the mic. You're gonna have to be able to get the fans over. Like, it's
All
more
that.
than just the wrestling.
It's so much that goes into it, bro. And in head up, my opinion, if Randy Orton actually had to get into a scuffle with Soulja Boy, I'm saying one-on-one head up, no weapons, Randy would probably put Soulja Boy in the dirt.
Oh, ain't no probably to it. He gonna off his fucking own switch, bro. I'm telling you.
He will put that nigga in the fucking like, just like, you know what I mean? Like, look at their statures, bro. Like, like, I don't know if Soulja Boy actually works out or does anything. So, like, I think that's also a thing, bro. It's like, what's your endurance, nigga? Could you actually scuffle for 5 minutes?
No.
Nigga, have you ever seen how tired professional MMA fighters are after fucking 3 rounds?
And that's the thing. They train to do that shit.
Nigga, so 3 rounds is what? 5-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds?
Just if it's a championship fight, it's 5. If it's
so just a regular fight is 3, right?
Yeah.
Well, 3-minute rounds. What's that? 9 minutes with small intervals in between. I wouldn't make it to the 3rd round.
Shit, I might not make it through first.
I'm fucking tired,
bro. Because I'm gonna come out like swinging and giving it my all. So I'm giving it all away the first round. So I ain't got nothing for you after that.
Anytime a nigga is like doesn't have the conditioning to make it to like a decision, if it has to go there, always come out firing because they know if this stretches to fucking past 6 minutes, my nigga, I'm out. I could be done for. I'm out there breathing heavy. And once I start breathing heavy, a nigga gonna cash his ticket in. Boop, I'm gonna be done.
That's it.
Holla at you.
That's it.
And I don't ever want that.
No. That's what I said, bro.
Niggas really think they can do some shit, don't even got conditioning, bro. Like, you ain't even got conditioning. These niggas work out 2-3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Like, they work out for real. Like, they have conditioning. Simply off conditioning alone, bro, is like, if you can't put a nigga away, shit, what you gonna do?
Get smoked?
That's the thing, bro. If you can't put a nigga away, like, you can't drop a nigga, bro, y'all still going fucking 5 minutes in, and now you're tired, and they're sitting there ain't sweating or nothing yet. Now we're in a totally different fight now, nigga. Like, hold on. I wasn't ready for this, nigga. I'm gassed. And you still fucking bouncing on your toes? Like, hold on now. Done for.
Randy will pack that nigga's lunch. He'll pack his lunch.
Nigga, and I hope he drop him to the point where he's trying to get up and then fucking kicks the nigga in the head. Punt him out of here. A real life punt's a nasty move. I would hate to see that happen to somebody.
Oh, man. Not kick their head off.
Oh, nigga, I'll send that bitch to the like I'm kicking it from the 50, bro. Ooh. For real. All right, let's get into NXT Stand and Deliver. what was your take on it? How do you feel? 2 nights.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think it was some good hard fought matches. I liked the Walter and Ciampa match, like I predicted it was going to be.
Match of both nights was.
See, I like the Cole and O'Reilly, but I know that's like the typical answer, but I feel like they went all out.
No. I do, but I feel like that was the second match of the night, and I would give it second match of the night because of all the look at this nigga, of all the fucking shit that went into it. An unsanctioned match. They had weapons. They had this. They had that. They had everything under the fucking sun. Only thing Walter and fucking Ciampa had was them two niggas going for the belt.
In their hands. That was it.
Like a clean get. So like that's where why I personally would put it above the fucking Kyle O'Reilly Adam Cole match, because that match, it was an amazing match. Amazing. Like there were so many moments in that match where I'm just like, I can't believe this bitch. And they wrestled for fucking 40.
Yeah, 45? It was a long time for sure.
Like them niggas wrestled for a long time. Great match, man. Overall, I was a fan of both nights. Do you know if those were actual fans or if they were niggas from the back?
I think it was niggas from the back and people from the Performance Center.
So like it wasn't like actually niggas who bought tickets and was fans and shit. It's just people working for the company.
I think it was people working from the company.
Okay. Cause I couldn't tell, bro. Like the chants and shit, I was just like, I can't tell if you niggas are just like, I mean, like pure spectators or niggas from the back.
But it could be the fans because Wednesday, I don't know if you noticed, or not Wednesday, Tuesday on the NXT show, they was booing MSK. I don't think they're gonna have like some people from the back come out and boo MSK if they trying to push them as a top babyface tag team. So could it be?
I think they want to push. What is it? Drake Maverick and fucking
Killian Dane.
I think they want to push them as like super face.
So you'll boo MSK?
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising to me because they got that whole like story after.
But I also think
they cry. They cry after every match they win.
I think. I also feel like they believe that wrestling fans have short-term memory loss. So we can boo these niggas this week to solely make these guys who are going to get attacked after the match seem like super face, and the people that attacked them are super bad guys. And then next time you see MSK wrestle, they'll be getting cheered, and we'll forget that these niggas got booed 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So you think it was the Performance Center and people from the back there?
I do, because they kept niggas around the barricade. They keep
whole time
around the barricade. It's like I can't never tell if it's because you know how many niggas be in the Performance Center, bro. Like you can be in the Performance Center 3 years, bro. We'll never know who you are or whatever. Like if you ain't one of the top signees that they want to throw into the picture soon as. It'd be random niggas doing security,
right?
And like,
which I don't know why. Raw and SmackDown just don't have like that certain amount of people with the people in the background on the screens there, just to give us some type of emotion from human. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they don't do that.
I don't know why.
It's like that only show not doing it for real. I mean, AEW's got people there.
And the AEW's crowd, like they have a crowd, but like to be around the ring, you a nigga in the company.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. But I don't know. Maybe they don't trust their niggas. Maybe they don't fuck with them.
Possible. Plus they be having COVID. They be having COVID outbreaks too.
They stay having COVID outbreaks. But it's also like niggas gotta go fucking go find your own gym, nigga.
That's about Bianca's hair, bro.
Now you go find your own gym.
This once in a while.
Man, what is this nigga talking about, bro? If he's not talking about, we got to get through NXT before we get all the way.
He was asking me another question, and we talked about the AJ DMX shit.
So
the next question, we'll wait till we get to The Mania part.
It's
Because it has something to do with the star on
it's gonna be something ridiculous. I can already
it,
feel.
it really ain't. It really ain't. Because
Okay.
it ain't.
You never know with him though, bro. I know my nigga, and I know it can be just completely left field, bro. There's nothing we could do about it. So, yeah, my match of the NXT events was Walter and Ciampa. Like that was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, these niggas really showed out. Fucking main event of I knew when main event of night 2 was the unsanctioned match, them niggas was gonna show out.
They showed out.
I was like, oh, they came in after the fucking title match.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Like, you know these niggas is about to show out.
You was also right about the Balor and Karrion Kross match.
What? It's just
it didn't give me much.
And then I didn't think it would, bro. It's just like, man, you know. But I feel like that's Finn Balor, bro. They keep bigging him up. Like he's running on all cylinders. He's the best he's been in forever. And I'm just like, man, I'm not seeing it. Like he's not shit, but it's getting to a point where like his matches are getting boring. Like this is the same match every match, is it not?
Essentially, it's been like that too.
It's with a different nigga, right? I'm just watching him do the same match every night, and it's just like, okay, I guess let's see if they move you up. I don't really know what else you're doing.
They got to.
The ladder match, that was a good one. I appreciate the cruiserweights. That was a good match, you know. Raquel Gonzalez winning. I was hyped for that because it's sad, but it seemed like nigga every title changed hands but the North American Championship.
Yeah, but I thought in the women's tag team. But I thought they were just gonna rock out with and throw them on Candice and Indy to make the way, you know, have all the gold. You know they like to do it with the stables.
Nope, not happening.
Mm-mm.
But I also don't understand why those two have the women's tag team titles.
It's a weird pairing.
Shout out Ember Moon for being a black woman wrestler and being the first women to have the NXT championship and the tag team championships. Big up to that. Ember Moon. Big up to that. But sure. Ember Moon could eat my ass, bro. I do not Ember Moon.
I'm cool on Ember.
I'm cool on Ember Moon, bro. Like I'm totally cool on her. Like I never been sold on her.
Mm-mm.
Like
she has some dope ass interest music.
She has a lot of things that, like, if all together, I should like her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's just something that keeps me from being like off the top corkscrew stunner. You gonna end up like Matt Hardy. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you your future. You're gonna end up like fucking Matt Hardy, nigga. Back problems. They're gonna fuse your shit together like Hulk Hogan. You're gonna be 3 inches shorter before you know it. But I love Shotzi Blackheart.
Me too.
Big fan. So like, I'm not against the tag team. I just confused by it. But I also get confused that why NXT loves taking two top stars and putting them together in a tag team and making them do shit as a tag team when it's like, nigga, okay.
I'm also confused as to why there's an NXT Women's Tag Team Championship.
Well, there's not women's in NXT Women's Tag Teams. There's literally no tag teams, like actual tag teams in the women division down there. Yeah, I don't know. I know why, because you can fit 4 women on a fucking match at a time. That's why.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is NXT Women's probably best division.
No, it's amazing. That's why I thought they would have given them extra mid-card title.
Mm-hmm.
But no, give them tag team belts. And it's like, okay. But then they go on about like, we don't want too many titles. And it's like, well, you need at least one more fucking women's title.
Mm-hmm.
You need one more. When you sit up and think that you got the men's championship, the cruiserweight championship, the North American championship, and the tag team championship, that's 4 titles.
Mm-hmm.
And then the women's get tag team and then the NXT champion.
Let's get an NXT Women's North American.
Just something, nigga. Like, obviously, fucking, you can only do cruiserweight with the men's because most of the women's are fucking, what, 120 pounds, 130 pounds tops. Like, they're not heavy for real. You know what I mean? So, you can't do nothing like that, but you could definitely do a mid card title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you would call it.
And I know we got off the cruiserweight championship, but I really like Santos Escobar. Like, I think he could be big money. I think he could be caught up with like his little group, bro, and be something.
Oh man, shit. I don't know if we went to NXT on Tuesday, so we're past that, and that nigga literally unified the titles and then dropped them.
Yeah, to Kushida.
With no pants on.
With no pants. I know. I was surprised. He came out with the draws.
No pants on. I said, okay.
So he came from New Japan, right?
Yep.
So what did he wrestle in it? What did he wrestle in New Japan?
Nigga, the exact same fit he been wrestling in. The fucking Marty McFly outfit. The fucking bubble vest. The button-up, fucking sleeves rolled up, white tee, blue jeans. I think those are white Jordan 1s, whatever those straps are over it. Like, that was his fit. He came out looking like Marty McFly. Nigga, I want to say 2 fucking Tokyo Domes ago, he came out dressed as Marty McFly, and he had a tag partner, which was an older Asian kid. I can't remember who it was exactly. Came out dressed like Doc Brown. So them niggas was Marty McFly and Doc Brown in a tag match. I said, man, this is crazy. And then lo and behold, shortly after that, he signed to NXT, and I was just like, okay.
See, I thought he was going back to like some old school shit when he came out with the draws on.
If he did, he went to some old school shit further back than when I was introduced to him. Because when I got introduced to him, he was Marty McFly. He was Back to the Future. He'd been doing this for the past few years.
Right.
Then he came out and but he could be niggas with Randy Orton and Edge.
Why is that? Why is that the pairing, bro?
You didn't see nigga was rated RKO not in matching ring gear?
They was matching. I seen that yesterday. They did have the matching fits on.
So we'll get to it, bro. Because when Edge came out, I said, "Them niggas got matching outfits." They are real good friends.
They did have the matching fits on for sure.
That's how you know you gang with niggas, bro. Them niggas came in the uniform. That's nasty.
Uniform.
That's nasty.
That's some nasty shit for sure.
So, okay, before we get off NXT, because great show. It's always the great show. The fact that it was on regular TV was weird because I didn't watch it on USA. I watched it on Peacock, and the way it was going, how like the audio would cut out when they went to commercial, but then it would come back within like 2 seconds. But then the audio would cut back out when they came back from commercial, or like the screen may go black for a second. It was kind of just like, this is weird. I probably should have watched it on USA. It would have made a little bit more sense.
So they ain't have any commercials?
Not on Peacock.
Peacock's cat.
Ran straight through.
Peacock's trash, bro.
No, you gotta take what you're given. I've not been a fan of Peacock, but what can we do? You know,
that's all we got.
They either gonna fix it or we just gonna sit here and hate it. You know what I mean, hey, we can't do nothing about it because it's just like food in jail, my nigga. You can eat or you can starve.
Right.
Like you can hate it all you want to, but at a certain point, you're gonna have to eat or you're gonna have to starve, or you can just spend your money and eat nothing but commissary. And I guess that means watching fight TV all your life. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
they need to fix it though.
Who is that Olympian? Like the nigga from the Olympics or whatever?
I don't know. You talking about when they showed him about Stephanie McMahon?
Yes.
Like, I don't know who that is.
So you have no idea? Because I have no idea. I've never heard of him. I've never seen him. I guess he was like a collegiate athlete, like I don't know if he was a champion or whatever. He looked like a big nigga, like he could do some shit, but I've never heard of it.
I ain't never heard of him.
The Joshi wrestler, I can't even think of what her name is. Like I've seen her before at least. Like
it started with an S.
Yeah, the Queen of the Sun or something like that.
Yeah.
But I've seen her before, so I was like, okay. But it's always that time, bro. Like, you know how they do. Fucking, we had Oscar,
Mhm.
and then once it was time for Oscar to go or go on to whatever she's doing next, we ended up with Kyrie Sane.
I was
And
saying,
then when it was time for her to move on, we ended up with Io Shirai. And then she just dropped the belt. So lo and behold, do we not need another Joshi wrestler?
is EO getting caught up?
I hope. I would say yeah.
Mm.
Shit.
Mm.
I think Roderick Strong was getting caught up, which was
I did look when he handed William Regal the papers. I'm like, bro, is this like a story where he like comes back and swears everybody, or is he getting caught up?
that
And if
nigga.
he does get caught up, is he getting caught up with Marina Shafir, his wife,
We will see them niggas on SmackDown. I promise you.
this Friday?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because he's a
Mhm.
wrestler, and you know how fucking if you know how they do it, like the wrestlers go to SmackDown,
He has no charisma though.
huh?
He has no charisma.
I feel like that's SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have the best wrestlers in the world. Now, I mean, like some of them, and they're usually niggas who can't fucking do anything else. Like they wrestle. Like they don't
Put
cut
on good
promos very
matches.
well. They don't carry storylines very well, but they can fucking get in that ring and give us a 5-star joint. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Hopefully they call all them niggas up. Fuck it.
Like EO and Roderick, or like whole Undisputed Era, or like,
Whole undisputed. Call all them niggas up.
but they had,
Leave Kyle O'Reilly down there. You
if
leave
they got
Kyle
to come up
O'Reilly
as a
down
group,
there. Fuck no. Leave Kyle O'Reilly down there and then have Bobby Fish, if he ever returns to wrestling, pop back up and them niggas could be a tag team.
so then you gonna just call up Cole and Roderick Strong?
Yep. Call
Are
them.
they gonna be a group?
Fuck no. Don't even have niggas look at each other. Hell no.
We needed that in there. We
Once
needed
they
that. We
gave
needed
Roger
that.
Strong a manager, nigga, I knew it was over.
We needed that on the main roster though, bro.
What? Undisputed?
Undisputed Era.
Oh,
Yeah.
duh, nigga. I mean, I feel like we need a lot of shit on the main roster that we'll never see.
Mhm.
Like Imperium could have moved straight up, bro. They could have bypassed NXT. Like they could have from
Easily.
NXT UK straight to Raw or SmackDown as Imperium. And nigga, they could have really put Killian Dane in there, like actually, and fuck the other shit and let them niggas like. What would you say? No?
Yeah.
Like
You
fuck
could have
all.
called. You could have added Timothy Thatcher too.
Bro, there's so many things they could have did. It's like, nah, we're just gonna move them from NXT UK to NXT. It's like, why? Like, what can they do here that they haven't done already?
Right.
Like nothing. Fuck them. Nah. But who knows, nigga? I can't call it. The way they be moving people up and doing all that other shit, sometimes I be sitting there like, I guess. Like, I'll wait to see what you got next.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking, which is interesting because they went ahead and gave Raquel the belt, but they want to play like her and Dakota Kai are fucking Shawn Michaels and the Diesel.
I seen it.
And
It was like Big Mommy Cool or something like that.
Yeah, but wasn't Shawn Michaels the champion and Diesel was kind of like his muscle?
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't they have gave Dakota Kai the belt and then let?
Because there was a time where Diesel was the champ too, and Shawn Michaels was like the friend. They had like a whole WrestleMania match where they like had fucking Pamela Anderson and somebody else like escort them down to the ring, and they was friends, but they fought, and Diesel was the champ. So there was a time where that happened.
Okay, so
But
that could be where we headed.
But Shawn was around the most of the time. Shawn was the champ, and Diesel was the muscle.
That's what I figured. But I'm not going to go against Raquel being champion, nigga. I love that, nigga, because she's amazing to me. I knew they was building her. It started in the what match was that? The War Games. War Games was when I said, "Oh, they're gonna give her the belt."
Mm-hmm.
She fucking put EO through that table, and that was it. I said, "Oh, she like I don't know when, but her time is soon."
Mm-hmm. Look like they turned her face.
That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Because she would be the top face in the company if EO get caught up.
Hey, and then fucking, you know what? Doesn't matter. Nigga, I was watching NXT and they started bringing all the women champions out. And I said, hold on, what is this? And then they just
That was
started,
hard.
yes. They started hugging and shit. And it's like, once NXT, always NXT. And it's just like, yeah, I guess. But like, y'all niggas didn't do this with all the other NXT stars that y'all niggas had. Like, did you forget you've had fucking Bailey? You've had fucking Sasha? You've had fucking Charlotte? Like, did you forget you had all of them?
Becky.
Like,
Yeah.
did you forget? Like, I don't remember you bringing them back to be like, we're champs in the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that
Mm-mm.
at
But
all.
when there like a time, because Bailey, it took her a while to get caught
She
up.
was left behind, and when she fucking had the belt, and the fucking other ones were in the main roster,
Mm-hmm.
brought them back and did a thing. I mean, obviously, it probably wasn't an idea that somebody thought of, but it's just like this is interesting that you did it now, praising these women who have come from NXT when you literally have the best women's wrestlers in the world
Mm-hmm.
came from NXT, like homegrown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they were
All of them.
down there before it was NXT.
Yeah. It was
So
like FCW or something like that.
yeah, like them homegrown. So like them your babies. I don't know why you haven't glorified them yet.
That's true. Shield.
Your babies.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck them. NXT's on Tuesdays. Woo!
I fuck with that though.
I do. I fuck with the shift of how wrestling's gone for the week. We got Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas have pay-per-views on Saturdays. Some niggas have pay-per-views on Sundays. We
Mm-hmm.
here, yeah, you could find yourself in a whole week of wrestling and it not be WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's true.
So, as far as the NXT did what NXT does. I wasn't disappointed by anything. I enjoyed it. We can move
Me
on
too.
to Mania. I don't know if you watched anything other than fucking WWE, but there was some other shit going on. A bunch of GCW. I enjoy GCW. I enjoy that they do the for the culture events. Like they put a spotlight on like black wrestling and the culture per se. That's
Mm-hmm.
dope. I mean,
I never caught it, but I heard about it. I don't even know where to watch it at.
man, I got an app. I got
You
an
gotta
app.
link me.
I got an app that I use that like, but it like I couldn't the main events of the week I couldn't catch. I could only catch like the smaller joints because like whoever was running my app wasn't running it right because I click on the links when it was time and it'd just be fucking pause screens. It wouldn't be nothing. So I missed a lot of shit. I went to the toy store during the week and the nigga I know that owns the fucking Toy Vomit or Toy Headquarters is the location it's called. They were running fucking, I guess he bought the Fight TV fucking bundle for the week because he had the fucking, it was just running all day in the store. I said, oh, okay, it's all right.
Right.
So it wasn't bad wrestling. It's all right. It's good to see a lot of them indie niggas out there getting it in,
Right.
I guess.
I'm about to check it out.
I think I like the indie shit so much because like they got crowds, they got fans. It's unpredictable.
Right.
I hate hardcore wrestling though.
Nah, I'm cool on it.
Like
It was cool,
watching
but it was cool back in the day.
just bleeding and shit. I'm like,
But
you
that's
can
where
keep it.
like Darby Allin and Austin Theory and all of them came from. I watched
Yeah,
that. There was a doc on them. Like Isaiah Swerve came from there.
a lot of them. A lot of them. Yeah, I love. It's the next up essentially. Like it's the stars. So like
Yeah.
I like to catch it. It's not bad. It wasn't too bad. They were the only ones I really seen like having like they had events every fucking day, 3-4 events every day, GCW. But I don't really see no other companies like going hard anymore. Like I haven't seen Evolve in fucking forever. Like where are they at?
Well, it's on the network, I thought.
Is it? I know that.
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen Evolve in forever. I haven't seen what's the other one? Hog Wrestling. I haven't seen them in forever. I feel like it's the only companies I really see is like independent GCW. Every now and then ROH will pop up across my shit and I'll watch some ROH. And then from there, AEW, WWE, and New Japan. Like I feel like everybody else has disappeared.
I seen something where from Matt Jones where like he's like part owner of OVW.
OVW. I haven't seen
Yeah,
any OVW for real either.
but he just got a TV deal where it's gonna be on like the CW on certain days,
Okay.
and then on CBS or WKYT certain days, like 5 a.m. on WKYT though.
But I know how that works. What's called partially on fucking OVW too? Al Snow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you can always catch Al Snow around the town, low key.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing I like about them being so close is that Impact. I don't know how I forgot Impact. They do a lot of shit with Impact. OVW does.
Yeah.
So with them doing a lot of shit with Impact and OVW being so close, like being based out of fucking Louisville and shit, pretty much. Like when I guess audiences are back and shit, they do a lot of shit around here, so it's easier to go watch that shit. And I'm a fan of that. Like, hey, it's my shit.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. But as far as the shows during Mania week, I feel like there wasn't a lot of shows that I seen. You ever heard of like the hot girl summer wrestling shows and shit?
Never heard of that.
Man, it's just like independent women's wrestling. It's not bad, but
For real?
yeah, it's not bad. Speaking of women's wrestling, before I get on to Mania, what's called debut Tuesday, and I was so hyped, bro. But once I realized it was her, I said I don't like the name.
I was expecting something bigger.
I mean, they threw her straight to the title picture.
They did, but
I thought Monday when Maurice showed up on Raw with the Miz.
Yeah, I did too. Before you even finished, I did too. But go ahead.
I thought that they were because Raw after Mania. That's when it's the time. Like the week after Mania, you debut. There's comebacks, there's debuts. It's what they do. I said, oh shit, Maurice is here. That's interesting. What could she be promoting? Then I was like, what if they use this to throw John Morrison's chick out there and be like, boom, okay, now we got both of them. They both have managers, but it didn't happen. So I was like, okay. But she popped up Tuesday, and I said, yeah. And when I seen the name, once I realized, like, they did the whole Frankie Monet or whatever, I didn't know who it was going to be. She comes out, and I said, oh, yes, she's here. My bitch is here. Boom. Right. Then I said, hold on. Are they taking away from the fact of, like, her Hispanic heritage, like her, like, pretty much lucha style of shit? Are they going to make her, like, a white girl? But she came out there and just started throwing shit out in Spanish. I said, oh, guess not.
Nah. But I would have preferred Taya though. Taya Valkyrie. Keep what you got.
Bro. I don't know. You know how shit goes though. Like contracts, this, that, people own this, that. So I would have loved that. She came out. I went to her Instagram as soon as she came out to see if her shit had changed. If she even changed her shit to Frankie Monet on nigga, her name's the same.
It's the same on Twitter. I checked today.
She ain't changed none of that shit. So she's only Frankie Monet on NXT. Like y'all could have, like if you could have went with her original gimmick, I wish you would have went with her original gimmick.
But they kind of did with the dog. That's how I knew it was Taya. When the dog started running and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, but I'm saying, like, they shouldn't have got rid of her name.
No.
I
thought the dog's name was going to be Frankie Monet.
Something, bro. Like, no. Nigga, and what I want, and it might just be me, bring the earmuffs out.
Yeah. With the fur on the boots.
Bro, bring it out. Like, I loved it. I love the earmuffs. Like, period. Like, but no, I mean, you know how WWE creative goes. Like, I remember back when they got Samoa Joe from Impact. I think he came from Impact.
He came from
Impact.
Yeah, he came.
Like, I know he was in the Impact, but I'm saying I don't know if he's like once he came over to WWE, if he came from Impact or if he came from another.
I think he came from ROH. I think it was ROH.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they wanted Samoa Joe to essentially change his character. And Samoa Joe looked at them niggas and said, y'all want to make money now or y'all want to make money down the road? Because if I come in now as Samoa Joe, the Samoa Joe I've been known as my whole career, you niggas will sell t-shirts today. If I come in as whoever you niggas are trying to make me as, you niggas won't sell t-shirts till 6 months down the line.
He's taking it fast.
You right.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it's the same thing with a lot of these other fucking people who come from other places. Like, I see they be talking, I guess, like mainstream, like, but it's like, nigga, the people who know is the people who know, bro. At a certain point, like, which is the bigger audience? The people who actually watch wrestling or the motherfuckers who don't really watch wrestling? Because I know who she was. You knew who she was. I feel like any other person that I talk to that watches wrestling would know who she was.
Right.
Why not just, I mean, if other outside of them it being contract shit, why would you change her?
Great question.
And is RVD still on Impact or?
Nah, he been going from Impact.
So where's he at now? Is he going? You think he gonna have a WWE run or he just?
He's kind of been floating. I seen somewhere he was opening up like a cannabis business.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, after he left Impact, and then he went to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if they're gonna do a run. He's washed though. He's washed.
No, I've watched RVD within the last year. Like, I mean, he's older and it like, but he could have a WWE run, like one of them last ones, like the Dudley Boys had, or like the Hardys had, like where I mean they wrestle, but not fucking like full time for like a few months. You know what I mean? May give him a title run for a short period of time, and then send him off into the sunset.
Yeah, that'll work.
But I think usually they do the Hall of Fame inductee after you do that. The fact that they gave a nigga the Hall of Fame, RVD gone. I'll holler at you niggas later.
Yeah.
I just want RVD to pop up so his chick could pop up so she could have all that ass on TV.
I mean, I wouldn't be obliged to it.
And that's when Homegirl popped up, I was like, damn, show that ass a little bit.
She had them big old hammer pants on.
Every time, bro. Every time. All right. So Mania, night one. Before I ask you how you feel, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Lackluster.
Night one was to you?
To start the event, yes. To start the pay-per-view, the first half of the pay-per-view was kind of like, I don't know, man. I loved Bobby and Drew, but after Bobby and Drew, what was next?
Was it like the women's
turmoil match?
Turmoil match?
Could have kept it.
They definitely could have kept that.
Like, overall, I would judge Mania night one and night two as like a rap album, you know, or a music album, just an album in general, to where, let's say the album's 12 songs or however many matches was on that night. Maybe like seven, eight. I was a fan of at least half. So I can't say it was a bad event, but I'm saying that there was some shit that they definitely could have not put on there.
Well, for me, the whole Mania as a whole was underwhelming. But I feel like night one was better than night two as far as wrestling.
You think?
Mm-hmm. The Sasha Bianca match, bro, was hard. And then the Cesaro and Seth. That was a good match.
Yeah, great match.
But then you go to night. Well, we'll talk about night two later. But night one, to me, it just seemed like it was more investment from the wrestlers.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing I know, bro. I don't know what Snickers did, or the bag that Snickers got, or the bag that Snickers paid, but nigga, I seen Snickers on the TV 5 times at one point.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there was a point, I think it was night two, where nigga they cut to the Snickers commercial and we missed the move. Oh, during the main event too. Crazy. So night one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. And comparing it to night two was kind of weird because I feel like they were equally the same shit in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, you take the two matches that you feel could have been fucking main event matches on any other pay-per-view, any other night. Randy and Bray fucking Drew and Lashley. Great matches to start your events with. Drew and Lashley, it wasn't bad. I'm glad fucking did he beat Drew clean?
Mm-hmm.
Beat him clean.
Well, yeah. Well, he got distracted by MVP, and then
He
so I don't know.
put him to bed.
Yeah.
Put him to bed. Boop, gone. Okay, cool. Then I'm happy because nigga, once they said that match was starting the pay-per-view, first thing that went in my mind was, oh, I see what's about to happen, and niggas are not gonna be happy.
Seth and Brock Part 2.
But didn't happen. My nigga prevailed. I was like, bet, boom, shakalaka. We started the pay-per-view off right.
Yeah, I was
like, yeah. Then we jump into the next. The rain delay slowed shit up.
I think that's what happened though, is that the rain delay happened, and then I think everybody just vibe got killed.
Yeah, so like I don't want to put it on the wrestlers, but the rain delay did kind of affect night one. So then we get into the second match, the women's tag team turmoil, I believe it was. I'm not necessarily sure. If I'm not, fuck them. Could have kept it.
They could have kept it.
Could have kept it. Could have put it on SmackDown. Could have did a bunch of other shit. Could have kept it. Then the match after that, I want to say was
Owens and Zayn night 1 or night 2?
Night 2.
So Owens cut the promo night 1 when the audio went out during the rain delay.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
It was that was when they were in the moments of like, hey, we're having a rain delay because Mania had started, and they just kept going to different people cutting different promos to buy the time. So that was night 1. Yeah, because I thought it was interesting because their match wasn't on night 1, but he cut the promo and the mic cut out on him night 1. And then who else wrestled night 1? I know the main event.
Was it the tag team title match on night 1? Or was it 2?
Night 1. AJ and
almost.
I enjoyed that match.
I did too. I
enjoyed it. I'm not gonna knock it. I enjoyed it. It was a decent match. Boom. I was like, okay, you mean, but I think that anything the New Day does is gonna be amazing, and anything AJ Styles does is gonna be amazing. So it was just them three. I was sold. Fucking homeboy being 7 feet and
dominant.
I'm here for it too. I said, "Bad, cool." I'm good. And then, what? Did they have a mid-card match?
Was both the U.S. Championship and the Intercontinental Championship on night 2, or was the Riddle and Sheamus night 1?
I believe they were both on night 2.
I know for a fact E versus Apollo was night 2. I didn't know about Riddle and Sheamus.
I feel like Riddle and Sheamus is night 2 as well. So I'm having a hard time remembering what was night 1.
We had Cesaro and Seth. Then we had Bianca and Sasha, of course.
Which was also amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Cesaro and Seth.
Let me see.
Super entertaining.
Cesaro and Seth was definitely super entertaining.
He spun that nigga around so many
times.
He spun that. He did the fucking on the shoulders, no hands. I said, Seth did the fucking like a 360 frog splash. Like
we missing two of the most entertaining matches, bro.
What?
The Bad Bunny and fucking Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison was night 1.
That was night 1?
Yeah.
That was great.
That was. And then Braun and Shane was good to me.
That was night 1?
Yeah.
That was great. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, bro. Night 1 wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I try to tell you, bro. That to me, that was more entertaining.
I think what I'm feeling is the energy wasn't there. Per se, like from the crowd through the rain and
that's
all
what it was.
Because like the matches were great matches. Like outside of that women's match, it wasn't a bad match, but I mean you could have kept it.
Could have kept it for sure.
So I'm here for it, but you could have kept it. And a lot of like Braun and Shane was good for the highlights. Like there were certain moments where it was like, but their highlights saved them. Him ripping the cage, him throwing Shane off the cage, him taking that bump. It's like, oh man, this is a Shane McMahon WrestleMania match. Like it is what it is. That's what you're gonna get every fucking time.
Every time.
So I was here for it, and then fucking Bad Bunny doing what Bad Bunny did, and which shined the light on how good of performers you got to look at The Miz and John Morrison as.
A, and B, how good of trainers Adam Pearce and I think they said Tyson Kidd are. because he was at the performance center with them like working countlessly to get where he was at.
Hey, the nigga that got big praise for the whole weekend was Tyson Kidd.
As he should.
He produced every women's match, they said. And I said, okay, that's dope.
Yeah, because although they could have kept the eliminator women's match, the Tamina and Natalya versus Nia and Shayna, to me, was a really good match. It told a good story. They should have gave the belts to Natalya and Tamina. Tamina needs a moment, bro.
And no, shout out to Natalya too. I don't know if it was scripted or not, but I feel like it wasn't. Natalya goes to win the match. Like, obviously, this is the end. She's supposed to fucking do what she does and win the match. She stops from winning the match, walks over, tags in Tamina, and tells her, do the fucking splash off the joint and win the match. I said, oh, that's dope. Like,
that's hard.
Because it probably wasn't written for Tamina to win the match. Like, I don't feel like it was. It didn't look natural. But she did it anyway because Tamina needs her moment, bro. Like,
yeah.
Quit fucking around with Tamina. Like, give it to her.
She deserves it.
At a certain point, like, give it to her. Fucking, why not? Nigga, give it to her and give her a manager, nigga.
She ain't got to talk.
She ain't got to do nothing but go out there and wrestle, nigga.
That's it.
And maybe switch that outfit up.
Yeah, no. Ain't no maybe about that.
Switch
that bitch need to go.
Yeah, she could take that shit off. So, great matches all across the board. Let's get to the main event. The women's match, Sasha and Bianca. Man, they put on the fucking clinic.
You know what, bro? I'm so glad that you say that because I know you had your doubts. You had your doubts about Bianca, bro. And she showed out.
Oh, she showed out. She showed out. They both showed out. She showed out. Her her physical abilities are immaculate, bro. Like
crazy.
She's done. When she carried her above her head up them steps, I said, "This is amazing." Like this is amazing, bro. Like I couldn't fathom carrying a motherfucker over my head up some steps.
I ain't got it in me.
Hell no.
I ain't got it in me.
So, man, big congrats to them women, man. It was a moment. I seen security was about to put Bianca Belair's daddy down, so I'm glad they didn't because when she won, that nigga hopped up, and I think he like hopped up to the point where he looked like he was about to jump the barricade and like go to the ring, and they was not having that. They was gonna put that nigga under. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see that, bro.
Like, bro, they cut to her family, and they was celebrating. That nigga jumped up and looked like he crossed that barricade. Security slid over real quick. I said, nigga, they would kill you out here, but you better calm down.
They was ready.
They was gonna put him down.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, and then fucking, it's good to see Black Love, you know, Montez Ford runs down to the fucking joint, celebrates with his wife and shit. Dope as fuck, man, because it's a big moment. Like, I mean, I have my doubts moving forward with what creative and shit are gonna do for fucking Bianca Belair, but that was an amazing match that both women showed out, and I have no negative things to say about that main event. Like, I've been upset if that main event, if they had that match and it wasn't the main event, I'd probably be pissed right now.
Yeah, and shout out to Sasha too. I don't know if you've seen the videos that came out after.
Oh yeah, with her fucking being happy based off. But that's one thing I love about the women's division in WWE. Like, they aren't fucking like, I lost the belt, somebody else's turn.
Right.
Like, no, they're happy that the division is thriving, that they're able to put other stars up and over. Like, it's dope. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's dope. Like, they don't give a fuck that fucking Bianca has won the belt. Like, they happy to give her that chance. Which is fire to me. But I also think that may be why Charlotte gets so much heat in the back. Because Charlotte kind of is like, nigga, I'm the man, nigga, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are like, nah, you got it. Although, we got to do better by Sasha because she's 0-6 at Mania.
I know, bro. She got her own streak, the reverse Undertaker.
Uh-huh. Can she get to fucking 21?
But not, bro. If I'm Sasha and I'm 0-10 at Mania, and when I get to 10, I'm like, bro, it's time to go. You ain't gonna keep putting me on the grandest stage and taking these fades, bro.
Fuck no, you're not.
Nah.
You're not at
Nah.
all. That was such a good match, though. Like I could watch that over and over. That was a great match.
It was a great match for
They
sure.
showed out, man. They did it. And shout out to Michael Cole, because him making it like obvious or like saying that like this is the first time that we've had two black women, which was weird that he called them black women. But hey, you got it, big dog. Yeah, man, shit. Acknowledging it and he's acknowledging it in like the main event title picture for Jordan. I was like, bet, boo. I'm glad that you brought it up and don't like just try to bypass it on screen. Like,
Right.
yes, we the fans know what this is and what it means, but for you niggas to acknowledge it means like something else too.
He also botched the ending though.
Yeah. I mean,
He was like, she kicked out.
no, nigga, she didn't kick out. It was over.
No, it was over.
That was
1,
it.
2, 3.
That was the it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the announce team always fucks up.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. And it's about to get worse with that nigga on Raw, Admin Vert.
Bruh, Samoa Joe better wrestle again.
Bruh, here's the thing.
Samoa Joe better wrestle again. He better show up on fucking SmackDown, bruh. Because Homeboy on Raw, I could have kept that nigga.
Bruh, that nigga be on my baseball games on the show. So I'm like, hold on, this nigga doing Raw now?
Shut up.
Same nigga. Yeah.
Because I didn't know where he came
on
from. They asked somebody, I was watching Raw, and they was like, who is he? Where'd he come from? And I said, man, like, all jokes aside, this is the first time I've ever seen or heard of this cat. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, he does baseball.
Baseball's where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, but okay, and put some context to where he fucking came from. Because according to me, the nigga showed up out of thin air, and I was confused where Samoa Joe was.
Bro, he called Drew like the fucking Celtic Warrior and shit on Monday when he was coming down. I'm like, nah, bro. You ain't gonna make it. You should have just kept Tom Phillips.
They took Joe from us, which hurt my heart because I feel like Joe gave the culture aspect on the announce team that I'm looking for. Somebody I feel like I can relate to. I can't relate to Corey Graves.
No, but
I can't relate to Byron Saxton.
No.
Joe was at least one nigga
But Joe also wanted to wrestle.
But is he going to wrestle, or is he injured to the point to where he can't come back?
Nah, he's gonna wrestle.
Now he better. Joe better come back and wrestle. And then they better give me a Samoa Joe and AJ Styles feud. Like a good long one too. 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 pay-per-views of these niggas.
Great matches.
I'd be here for it.
I will be. I fucked with him in TNA.
So yeah, as far as the performances went, like the music performances on night one, I don't think
a lot of lip syncing, bro. A lot of lip syncing all weekend.
Yeah, Homegirl. Wale was lip syncing, but Homegirl after Wale wasn't.
You talking about the one that did Ria's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cool on that though.
She was giving big, this is mine.
Yeah.
This is mine. She was in there like, oh shit, these bitches gone crazy.
Nah, she was out safety for sure.
But Wale, we're on tonight too. But Wale, nigga, they just gave that nigga a mic and said, yeah, go ahead, bro. Come forward, fuck it. Like you could tell Wale's songs were still going, the words were still cracking. That nigga had the mic on the waist. I said, damn, y'all niggas.
Only thing I heard Wale say on the mic is if y'all want to go big, just say that. And then after that,
and I don't even think he said that onto the mic, nigga. I think the camera just picked that nigga up. Like they was just close to him and picked it up, him saying it. Like, cause I don't feel like Wale wasn't rapping. You know?
Right.
Like I feel like he was rapping.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like his mic wasn't though.
Possibly.
I think that was the thing. Like they didn't. Fuck you.
It's crazy, bro, because I remember we was talking about his Wale Mania shit.
Uh-huh.
And I think we had like a whole convo about how WWE should like sponsor it. But I don't know if you noticed, you went on the website, a little after Mania, bro, he had a couple new shirts on it.
He had a couple of his some totally different shirts.
Yeah, I scooped one. I scooped the one with the old WWF sign.
With the old logo Wale joint. I was thinking about getting it, bro, but I also had cut up You know what I mean? Went a little overboard with the Wale Mania tees.
Did you? Did you get all of them?
All 5.
Did you get the hoodie too?
No, nigga, did you see the price on that hoodie?
I seen them.
I said, y'all got it? Shit. I know how much I spent for the 5 tees.
Mm-hmm.
The thing, because like I didn't go into it wanting 5 tees.
Mm-hmm.
I went into it with 3 tees in mind. I wanted Sasha, I wanted Booker T, and I wanted Kofi.
Right.
Then
My
I said, you know what? I've met Mark Henry. I appreciate the shit Mark Henry has done. Let me get a Mark Henry. And then I was sitting there. I said, you know what? I love the APA. I love Farouk. Fuck it. Let me go ahead and that's probably why they sent my shirt so soon. They said, this nigga gonna buy all of them. Get them to him then. Fuck it.
Nah, they didn't have my size in the size from the Booker T, bro. I was hot about that. I ended up with the Kofi though.
No, because I love all the shirts. Shout out to Wale. Wale,
Shout out Wale.
Shout out to any nigga shining light on that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking the shit that they naturally don't shine light on. Like we're getting to the point. Like I hope it's not a moment in time, you know. And like we're actually into a new day moving forward with like no pun intended, but like with people of color and just shit moving forward of like that nature. So I'm big on the support of it, you know. Shit, I don't know. I got all these damn t-shirts. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. It's sick. I gotta quit buying t-shirts. They got me.
Nah, you acting up because that Mania shirt you got on right now.
I know. Hitting. No, but I found myself in a dark hole too, because like I got a homie in Ohio that does t-shirts, the Off the Rope. So like that led me into like, you know how Instagram would do you. You may also want to follow. I click, and I found myself in a hole of like niggas who do streetwear wrestling tees. Then I looked up, and now I'm on Discord. I'm on Discord in like a secret community of niggas that's dropping tees and shit, and it's getting nasty because like I now like niggas keep putting that shit. I'm like, oh, I need that. Damn, I need that too. I need that. Now I'm like, I got a bunch of t-shirts, and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with these damn t-shirts.
Nah, I need to get in on that. There's a dude here locally. He has like a vintage wrestling t-shirt joint. I just followed his IG last week.
No, I bought some nigga. I bought a Rock jersey off that nigga.
Okay, so we talking about the same dude.
I brought XFL jersey off that nigga. Oh yeah, I've bought some shit off of him and cool peoples. I mean, when I met him to buy the shirts and shit, he let me know that he used to listen to me and Ari's podcast, and he was a fan of that, and like he's been a wrestling fan, and we chopped it up for a little bit, and then he let me know. I guess next weekend he has a pop up
at the Borough.
Yeah, where he's gonna have a whole rack of just vintage wrestling tees on sale and shit. And I said, "Bet, nigga, if I ain't working, I pull up." And
that's what I told him. I think his name is Jamin.
Something like that.
Jamin, shout out to Jamin.
And he let me know, like he cool peoples, and it's like, I think where there's not a market for that here, like he has all of these fucking wrestling tees, and it's like, nigga, you let me know, bro. If as long as it ain't something that's gonna bust my head, bro, I'll pull up. And
for sure,
because I love fucking wrestling t-shirts.
Yeah, like, we have to pull up over. We have to pull up on.
That's my lane, bro. Just throw me a wrestling tee on, and I'll go about my day.
That's it.
Nigga, that's where I'm at now, bro. Like my homie shit, my homies clothing lines, and then wrestling tees is like pretty much all you gonna fucking catch me in at this point. Cause like, who else I'm gonna give my money to? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I don't give my money to nobody else for real.
Nah, as far as clothing, me neither.
No, nigga, shit, and nigga, the way the sneaker game is going, I got a lot of extra money for t-shirts. Nah, that's a fact. I'm telling you, bro. I got a lot of extra.
It is getting there.
Nigga, I try to get them Raging Bulls, bro. I missed out on them. I said, well, that's like $200 I still got in my pocket.
Bro, I hit them, and then funny thing is, I went for Jawan to try to get Jawan a pair. I ended up hitting on his size, and Jawan ended up hitting. So now I'm trying to use his. What did I hit on to get Kern a pair?
See, the game's
just
crazy.
Too much.
it's fucking like a game of hopscotch, nigga. Like, goddamn, I gotta jump through all these boxes to get to the end. And it's like,
That's it.
I mean, I sound like probably like an old nigga now, but like I remember when I was younger, and I remember the sneaker game and how available shit was, and all that good shit, and it was love, you know. But then it got to the worst part with me. I think what took me out the game is when the game changed. I was still working at the shoe store.
You was.
So I
You
never got
was.
a chance to adapt to the sneaker game because I didn't have to. I worked there so I could get my size and what I wanted, and I didn't have to do the raffles, the all this and that. And then once I got out of the fucking working at the shoe store, I was saving money to move out of state. So I wasn't necessarily focusing in on buying sneakers.
Right.
Once I moved out of state, the pandemic hit, the sneaker game fucking, I felt like there wasn't no releases or nothing. I was just buying random shit because nothing was really dropping and shit. And now we've got to the point where like the releases is back.
The releases is back, but shit, it's hard to get a pair.
And I've come to realize that, bro, because I don't know what you necessarily got to do to get a pair. Like, bro, I go to the sneakers app or I go to like the main joints. Like if I want an Adidas, I'm on the Adidas app trying to get in line, this and that. And I'm losing everyone. Sneakers app, I'm losing everyone. And so then I'm like, fuck. And then Dick's allows you to fucking try to order a pair directly at the release time. So it's like 10 in the morning. I go on Dicks.com and nigga, I click the joint and it's like, all right, you're now in line. And then at fucking 10:12 sold out. It's like, nigga, I've been in line since y'all opened it. And when I get a chance, y'all already sold out.
It's the bots, bro. They got these bots now. Like I seen something where like you can't even nobody's manually hitting on Foot Locker no more. From what I'm hearing, like at 10 o'clock in the morning,
I got on Foot Locker and it tells me that their site is down.
Yeah, every time. Like even on like raffles, even when you do the raffle stuff, you try to check to see if you won.
So Saturday I went to Hibbett's. Like this is this like, and I do wrestling. I show up in person to Hibbett's. Like, what's up? Like, y'all got any pairs left? I remember when I worked at Foot Locker, if motherfuckers didn't show up to get their pair, it was probably like this and that. And the nigga at Hibbett's broke it down to me of how you got to do it now. You got to fucking download their app. You got to enter their raffle the Thursday before the release. And then if your shit is selected, you are able to get a pair. But then you got to show up the release date before noon. And if you don't show up before noon, they're fucking re-raffled. And then if motherfuckers don't come pick up the re-raffle, they did have a personal list that they go through and sell to. I said, okay, so how do I get on that list? Because I'm not in the raffle and I'm not in the re-raffle. So how do I get on that list? The nigga looked at me and said, well, that list is 19 pages long. I said, 19 pages? Y'all are Hibbett's on Richmond Road and every store next to y'all has closed down. You telling me y'all got 19 pages of niggas that showed up and put their name down?
Resellers, bro.
What the fuck is going on?
Resellers.
That's insane to me.
They do it in the mall too, like even Finish Line and all them places. They got people like if they don't come pick their pairs up, they'll just stack them out for just one particular reseller and just give them all the pairs.
Like, God damn, like I hate it because I love. There's been some shit I wanted, bro. And anything Jordan, I keep missing out on. And it's not even like I'm not. Huh?
I say I get lucky every now and then.
And I think that's my issue is that I don't want a lot of shit that's coming out. I only want specific shit that's coming out. And the specific shit I try to go for, I miss every time. Like I lose out every time. And it's just like, okay. Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go buy me these Vans and y'all niggas can suck my asshole. Man, the worst part is like I can't even hit on certain shit like New Balances, bro. When did New Balances get to the point to where like I can't get New Balances?
When they started coming out with all these people creating their own.
You get the collabs and you get everybody doing their own shit, bro. It's just so hard, bro. And then fucking with Adidas, bro, like the specific Adidas that niggas want, bro. It's just like, God
Mhm.
damn, bro. I might as well fuck around and put some Jesus sandals on, nigga, and
Might as well.
let him take the wheel.
Thug it out.
Thug it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how we got here. We got on a tangent, man. It just hurts my heart because
That's what we do. That's what we do, though.
man, you niggas is nigga. I be like, bruh, it hurts my heart.
No, it hurts mine too.
On the Discord, they got this joint where it's called a Fits joint. Like the nigga I follow, he has a joint. There's like 200 people in here, and then there's like subcategories in the joint. And on the subcategory joint, they got a joint called the Fits, where it has niggas getting their fits off with their wrestling tees. So niggas, it's got all the streetwear wrestling tees with their J's and shit. And I'm just sitting here like, man, I don't know what city you niggas is living in, but I gotta get there because I can't hit on none of these sneakers you niggas got on, bro. And I ain't even know niggas was.
Bro, because niggas is paying resale.
And
that's why they got them.
And that I think that's the one thing that I'm not willing to do that like makes me also not be able to get the shit I want, because it's like, yes, fucking paying $100 more, I will guarantee that I will get my shoe. But do I really want to do it? Like,
shit, I pay $60 more for them Raging Bulls.
See, and bruh, if you really want them, you'll do it, bruh. And that's the thing.
Really want them.
And that's me to the point until I realize that like there's other shit I need to be putting that money towards.
You're absolutely right. And I'm starting to realize that. I'm starting to figure that out.
So like that's the one thing that stops me from doing it. Like, yeah, I got it. I can do it if I want to, but I'm doing like, yeah, but I need to do this. And if I buy these J's, then I can't do this for 2 more weeks.
Right.
I got to put some bread back for a couple more weeks before I can do that. And hurts my heart, bro, because it makes me miss out on shit I want. I just keep telling myself once the bag actually comes and I have money to do with whatever I want to, I keep a list of everything I need to go back and get.
That's what you got to do.
And them Raging Bulls is... But I get some money, nigga. I'm fuck them Raging Bulls that came out 2021, nigga. I need them Raging Bulls that came out in fucking
2009,
nigga.
Yeah,
I need them. Give me the whole pack too. Give me the 3M5s too. How much you need? 500, 1,000. If I got the bread, give me them. Give me OG fucking Aqua 8s. Don't give me the rejoints with the glitter, bro. Give me the old daddies. You know, I got a bunch of sneakers in my list. That's like once the bag hit, you niggas are gonna be sick, because once the bag hit, I'm there. I'm jumping clean in. I'm looking like Ross when he put them fucking Air Mags on, nigga, and he deflated them hoes. Nigga, I'd be out here deflating them hoes, bro. Big nigga in them Air Mags if I got the bag, bro. I swear to God.
You know what's funny, bro? You're not even a big nigga no more.
I mean, that's what they say, but it's only on camera. They don't know. They don't know what I look like in real life. Niggas don't know me in real life. Niggas don't know me in real life, bro. That is I may not exist in real life, bro. As far as that nigga, I had somebody look me in my face and say, I couldn't believe they seen a baby picture of me. They said, damn, you was a baby at one point? I could never picture you as a baby. And I said, so you just figured I popped up as a grown ass man? Like I just showed up as a grown ass, like I swear to God, they said I could never picture you as a kid. Like that fucks.
Like just came straight out with the hat on, bro.
Like with that, I think that's the point. The fact that I've like came up with the concept to market myself as like a fucking cartoon character. Like, oh shit, you ain't got to see me no more. You get to see the silhouette and be like, the hat, the ponytail out the back. That might be kicks.
Yeah.
I try to become recognizable to that point to where like you may not know who I am, but shit, you could probably see me standing across the street from the back and be like, that's definitely that nigga.
That definitely kicks.
That's what I try to market myself towards, bro.
Yeah.
So I think that is where they get to, like, they can't envision me not being what the fuck I have, my persona that I put on.
That's
like,
true.
They can't picture me being a kid, although fucking like, nigga, tell it to my mama. She probably still see me as a kid. Like my mama probably can't look at me and be like, damn, you a grown ass man right now.
Nah, you still a baby, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. So when niggas look at me and be like, I can never picture you as a baby. I'm just like,
all right, nigga.
You got it.
I don't know what to say to you. But
I don't know what to say. You got it. Shit. Fuck you. That's what I say.
That's it.
A lot of times I was like, man, you crazy, boy, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slide it in at the end. Fuck
Oh,
you.
you got to. Okay, night 2, better than night 1. Would you say?
No.
No?
No. Bro, that Randy Bray shit was so underwhelming, bro. I can't believe they had him go out like that.
How
I
do you,
did.
okay, that I think that's one thing I really need to know. How do you feel about Randy and Bray?
I think it was some bullshit. As much as they built this up since last year, for it to like, it was a quick match to me. It didn't really tell a story until the end, and we don't know what that story is
What okay,
still.
what I had to accept, and which is kind of what's made me be like, I guess give it a pass, is the storyline had nothing to actually do with Randy Orton.
No.
The storyline that we've been watching for the last however many months is Bray and Alexa, Fiend and Alexa. Everybody else that gets incorporated into that is pretty much pawns in the bigger story. So I think that's where a lot of people are looking at it to the extent of being like, man, what the fuck happened? Like, because I felt like, and I probably, a lot of other people felt like the story that was being built was Bray and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
But Randy has nothing to do with the actual story. And I
So
think that's where the fuck up comes in.
so
Because
what
they had
was
us think.
what was the whole thing about like lighting them up and shit?
That's what I think it's the whole bliss thing to the point to where like she again, I don't know when it happened or how they're gonna explain it, but in my mind, Fiend takes on Alexa Bliss. At some point, Alexa Bliss turned on or realized what was going on and had weakened the Fiend. Weakened him to the point to where Randy could get the best of him. He's no longer his strong self, can destroy anybody. Randy gets the best of him. Then he comes back and we're like, oh, we're here. And boom, she's like, nigga, I'm stronger than you now. She has taken his power. She has taken everything that she has learned from the Fiend, per se, or through all that, and is now stronger than the Fiend. And Randy has nothing to do with any of this. Which
So
it's,
you think that?
I think, no, it's shit, bro. I think it's completely shit, but it makes me understand that, like, okay, like, I don't have to look for an end to the Randy feud because that's not what we're going for. We're going for a feud between Alexa and the Fiend. And I don't know where they're going. And she's starting to get her own characters now. And I feel like that might be Nikki Cross.
I do too.
Like, but as far as that match goes on Mania, I was disappointed at first. And then I come to realize that all of the Fiend's matches are storytelling. I can't look for a great match in niggas who are only trying to tell a story.
This is why I'm so disappointed in the match.
Okay.
When is these niggas gonna realize that the Fiend is probably the best character they got going?
They know.
Then why they keep losing? Why ain't he pushed more than what he's being getting pushed for?
I think it's the mankind thing, mankind syndrome, bro. Mick Foley syndrome. It's like you're a fan favorite, regardless. Win, lose, draw, whatever we do with you, they're never going to, the fans will never turn their back on you. And I think that's where they get away with, because I see a lot of people being like, well, Bray has pretty much full control of what this is going on. It is like, I don't know. Like, I personally, I'm not back there, so I don't know. But it's like, I feel like he would tell, like, there's certain parts of the Fiend's character or storyline that are a lot better than the other parts. And I feel like sometimes it's creative control that they put out there. But I could be completely wrong. This could all be all Bray, and we could just be completely upset.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
curious as to see where they're gonna go with them two though.
was the Jack in the Box an original idea, or was it when the little Jack in the Box happened, it caught such like, oh, this was dope that they went with the giant Jack in the Box,
Yeah.
or was that the whole thing the whole time?
That was hard regardless.
Because I remember last year he wanted a Fiend monster truck to pull up in.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why not pull up with that again? I've been here for it. A giant Fiend monster truck, yeah. Overall, the match sucked. The storytelling has me hooked because I don't know what's going on. And I'm anxious to see where they're headed from it. What is this black shit they keep spewing out? What is this?
That's a great question.
Is she gonna turn into Sister Abigail?
We'll see.
See
where it goes.
She had a buzzard on the crown. Follow the buzzards. He keeps saying everything goes full circle.
Yeah.
So much goes into it, man. The match overall, though, they could have did better. But I'm saying that like they've had a good match this year, like over last year. Like Bray Wyatt, what matches were like, yes,
right?
Fiend, like it was like even that fucking what is it? The Inferno match was kind of like, like damn, nigga, what are you niggas doing? I don't know.
I'm with you.
I love the Fiend though, and I wasn't here for the match. I was here for the entrance, and the entrance was everything. I wanted to be kind of confused why he just morphed into the regular Fiend again.
Yeah, without really any storytelling of that.
He just walked through and it's just like, I'm back, bitches.
Yeah, essentially.
I was like, what, nigga? Like, huh? So, But I think that is a lot of people's issue with night two. Is like, y'all started with some bullshit. But when they told me they were starting with that match, I also felt like, you know what? I don't know why that's my natural instinct. Whenever they start with a big profile match, I'm automatically going to be like, y'all niggas got some bullshit coming out.
Yeah.
That's sick. I think that.
Nah, because, I mean, it's on par with the product.
And then Randy's like, I'm no longer dealing with them. It's like, so you didn't question anything. You just got the fuck up out of there. Like,
got up out.
And then, you know what? I ain't dealing with them niggas no more. Fuck them. That's on them.
Nah, he cool.
Yeah. Good for Randy, man.
Yeah.
Get back in the title picture. Get back in the title picture, Randy, you know, because I don't know what other mid-card feud you can get into. So far.
Ain't no more.
Nah, you're getting kind of old, bro. Goddamn, it hurts to see. And after that match, I don't remember. Nigga, I should have wrote down the matches because I don't even remember what other.
Sheamus and Riddle.
Sheamus and Riddle had a good match.
It was hard.
I think Sheamus. Every match, bro. It's like I don't know what it is about Sheamus, but Sheamus has that fucking cloud over him to where it's like, no matter what he does, no matter how great a matches he put on, no matter if he's champion or not, niggas is just not getting behind Sheamus. Even though he fucking bro kicked that nigga to hell.
Didn't he?
Had that nigga leaking.
Yeah.
What was that Lil Wayne album where it was like, they left old boy leaking last night. Dude, go down to the Birdman.
Carter. I'm weak because you put up his Carter skit though.
They said that's how they did fucking Riddle, nigga. Sheamus, bro, kicked that nigga. I looked up. I said, "Oh, is his mouth bleeding?" But then when they slowed it down and he kicked it, and like you could see soon as boom, crazy.
Kicked him right in his shit.
There's a lot of shit going on, man. Where like kicking to the faces is scaring me, bro. Because niggas is losing teeth.
I know. I seen Oscar shit.
Oscar left some teeth, and then if you seen night two, the women's tag match. Fucking
was it
Baszler,
Italian?
Yeah, Baszler kneed her ass in the face, knocked her shit clean out. I said, damn.
That's the second time because she did Oscar like that.
In less than a month, I believe. Like it's not even time going. She just knocking niggas' teeth out. Like fuck y'all. Yeah.
Shayna also used to fight in MMA, so I can see her.
I was saying that when we had people over, we was watching it. We looked in the ring. I said, we could beat 3 out of 4 of these women. Like if it came down to it, and we had to get into some kind of scuffle, like I feel like us could take 3 of them. But there's one of them in there. That part,
Shayna's Pacquiao's lunch. She's
nigga,
Pacquiao's.
putting me away, bro. Folding me up nicely and putting me away. I promise you that.
Nah, nigga, me too. Me too.
Like I've seen her like actual MMA fighting. Like I think I watched her match against like Cyborg, and I said, nigga, she's holding her own. She would put me away.
Yeah, she'll put me away. But
Cyborg would put me away.
But I take some punches from her because you know I can take a punch from Tyson.
Yeah, see, well, go for it, because nigga, just bruh, that if I know Shayna could put me away, I know Cyborg could put me away.
All of them.
Terrified of what Nunes could do to me.
Nunes a dog.
She beat shit down my leg.
Mm-hmm. Low key, bro, we not touching any of them women in MMA.
There ain't no low key about it. I can guarantee.
Yeah,
them are real fighters, real skill, and will put me away. Like I feel like, yeah, I mean, if Nia Jax rushed at me and was like, "What's up?" and I had to defend myself, I could probably take Nia Jax down, without hitting her. Though we ain't even got a fist fight. Like if she came at me and I had to detain her to protect myself, I thought I could take Nia Jax. I feel like I could do the same with Tamina and Natalya. But if Shayna came at me full force and I had to defend myself, I feel like, nigga, she put me away.
Yeah. Easily.
And I see the way she dresses outside the ring. She definitely will put me away.
Shayna has the word. Shayna has a fighter's fit, bro. Every time. Every time she got with the leather jacket, with the black jeans and the black shirt. She had on some fives the other day, though.
Nigga, she had on the fucking metallic fives. Nike on the back. I seen her.
Yeah.
She wear aviators and she always wear her hair in a tight bun. She will put me away, nigga. She would pull up on a fucking chopper and put me away old school style. Nice stick probably to me. Big boss man style. Just boop.
She's dangerous.
No, she's for real dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
She's Hood Bailey.
Hood who?
She's Hood Bailey. Is she not
Shout out to Bailey, though.
Is she not like Bizarro World Bailey, bro? You know how you got like Superman and Bizarro World Superman?
Yeah.
That's Bailey and Shayna Baszler.
So she like the evil. She the evil version of Bailey, bro.
Yep, completely.
I can see it.
Put me away.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good tag match.
They did. It was a great match to me.
They had a great tag match, man. They had a great match.
Rhea and Asuka.
Great match. And Asuka was another one who lost the belt, but they caught footage of her after the fact, like happy, celebrating. Good that somebody else, you know what I mean? So that's good.
Kevin Owens and
the only thing I don't like about that, because they wasted no time either. Like I guess they felt like, I mean, we got this much time, we're gonna fucking put on the show. They did it, but the celebrity factor to that match kind of confuses me because it's like y'all didn't need Logan Paul to build this
at all. They fought before.
And
they didn't need no.
You know, you took too long to stunner that nigga. You should have stunnered him quick. Boop, bow. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Pick him up and stun him again.
Yeah.
Because what is he doing there? I heard they gave that nigga the bag too.
Who? Logan Paul. He about to fight Floyd, ain't he?
Yeah, they got pushed back.
I got pushed back.
Yep.
Sex charges and shit.
Who did?
Logan Paul.
Yeah, he got pushed back. But Jake Paul got to fight
Ben Askren or
nigga, like this weekend, Saturday.
Yeah. I'm gonna check. I fuck with Jake though.
I hear me out now. I feel him, you know what I mean? And I'm all power to it, but I think Ben gonna put him away.
Yeah, dog.
For sure.
Like it's gonna expose Jake Paul.
Yeah, he ain't kryptonite. He ain't kryptonite for sure.
He a fighter.
Yeah.
I think this is his real fighter he's fighting. Like, even though this is not his sport, man, good luck, bro. I hope that nigga don't come out here and bury your ass.
Bro, hands is hands. It don't matter if you're an MMA fighter or a boxer. Hands is hands.
Yeah. That's the issue. But Jake's supposed to be a real boxer. He's supposed to be – this is with his career path that he's choosing currently. So, best of luck to him, my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that's dangerous about the path that he's on is if he keeps winning, somebody's gonna come out and be like, all right, bro. All right, here we go. Like, quit making a mockery of my sport. I'm gonna come put you away. They're gonna show up. They're gonna put that nigga away.
Put him in the dirt.
That just like they were saying, somebody need to do with Cassidy.
Yeah.
Like they like, hey,
Hitman could have been the man to do it. Hitman could have been the person to do it too.
He didn't though.
Nope.
They said, all right, bro, Cassidy gonna keep coming out here and doing that. And then one of them niggas is gonna pop up and be like, all right, bro. You keep playing with my with what we do. So we're gonna have to show you.
Here comes daylight.
No, the worst part is that you know that there's certain niggas that like names are so big and so good that they don't even want to deal with certain shit. But then there's other niggas who are real good, who ain't got too much going for them right now, who are like, you know what?
Let me be the one to do it.
I need an extra 15.
Right.
I'll come bury this nigga. And if Paul don't get done that way this weekend, I guarantee somebody's gonna pop up like, you know what? You're gonna have to fight James Toney or somebody, bro. That's gonna Hey, what do you think he'd fight old ass James Toney?
Shit, I think Roy will give him a run after seeing what he did with Tyson.
Yeah. Evander Holyfield won't fight again, he put him out.
Yeah. Him and Tyson, I think, supposed to be fighting.
Man, maybe.
Yeah.
Tyson already lived that. What if Tyson rebit that nigga's ear off?
I can see it.
That'd be nasty.
Yeah.
But Sami Zayn and KO, they're gonna fucking do them every time, bro. They're two of the best wrestlers in the world. They have chemistry that is unmatched. Like their chemistry is only matched by people who are also on the same level, probably like friends as them. So like you're gonna get like a Sasha and Bailey, like they have that kind of chemistry and like shit like that. So I don't know why they put the fucking Logan Paul in there. I guess because there's conspiracy of Sami Zayn's shit, but I feel like that might be done for. So that was
it has to be.
That was kind of like I don't know really.
That shit was that wasn't it.
No, it wasn't. Then we had the African or Nigerian drum fight. That was a good one.
It was.
But I hate that they had fucking
Gabakato.
Yeah, whatever the nigga's name is, Abadukatu, or whatever the is his dreads fake?
It's a great question.
I feel like his dreads is fake and it bothers me.
There's another question I got to ask you about with her too. We can go to that.
This nigga, okay, but as far as you ever tell you what, again, WWE short-term memory loss. Do you remember when he was in NXT and did nothing?
No, but I remember when he was in Raw Underground.
They teamed him with what's his name? What's the black manager's name down at NXT? The bald head cat.
The one is managing Tyler Rust.
Yeah. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
He was managing him at first.
Okay, so it was. I know what you're talking about. Were they like a foreign group? It was two of them.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay,
but they didn't really get like no TV time, no nothing. It was just it was like maybe like one time they popped up on NXT TV. That didn't last. Gone. He pops back up Raw Underground. Raw Underground disappeared, nigga. That didn't last. Gone. Now he's Nigerian.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many times you can introduce somebody without the crowd.
He's not even a nigga that we give a fuck about, bro. Have you seen him in the ring? He could suck my ass, bro. If it was him or Omos, nigga, between them two, nigga, I'm taking Omos, bro. Fuck
every day of the week.
Fuck the nigga with the dread and mohawk, bro. Y'all don't even make his ring attire look cool.
No.
And I'm tired of heel champions having to have a nigga to fight for them.
They always do it.
Roman could whoop anybody's ass in the world. No, I mean, face Roman could whoop anybody's ass in the world. Heel Roman can't win a match without Jey Uso.
No.
Heel Seth couldn't win a match without Jey and Kane. It's just like, why though? So heel fucking Apollo has to have this fucking 7-foot light-skinned Nigerian nigga? Like what? And them niggas, when I say them niggas was whacking each other with them kendo sticks,
How they was.
don't even know how they was doing it. But good match, title changed hands. Sucks for Big E unless they gonna move Big E up. Unless he gonna because like bro, that wasn't his. That was like the title run wasn't where I wanted it to be, and I don't know if it was on his fault or Creative's fault.
It was on Creative's fault.
Because nobody gives
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little lackluster. It was a little lackluster.
Yep. I'm trying to think of anything else that was going on.
We had Edge, Roman, and Daniel Bryan. It looks like that's the one we haven't talked about yet.
And that surprisingly was a great match.
Great match. I was surprised. That's what I was gonna say. That was the surprise of the 2 nights was they put on a show for sure.
They did. And the storytelling of the match was great. The fact that they made Roman the big dog for real, like he is, like there's nothing a nigga could tell me that would take the fact that I believe that they have all their money on Roman and they're going to see how far Roman can take them into the future. Like that's
as they should.
Roman's the guy.
As they should. Yeah. I'm glad that he won, bro. I was so glad the Edge didn't win.
Oh, bro. I was so glad that Edge just win. Like, once it came down to the nitty gritty, Edge had fucking one man Clinton Cherry Toad fucking Daniel Bryan. I said, oh, Daniel Bryan's gone. And then fucking, I'm like, let me tell you what's going to happen. And what I'm not going to be happy with is Edge is going to pop out of the fucking blue. Like, Roman's going to pop up, try to do his finisher, miss. Edge is going to bounce off some ropes, spear him. Edge wins the championship. Nigga, that nigga smacked Edge over the fucking head with that chair, drug his ass over top of Daniel Bryan. I said, hold on now. Is he going to have this nigga pin Daniel Bryan? Once I seen him shoulders hit the mat, I said, oh, he about to pin both of these niggas? Here for it. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Love to. Send us home. Roman on top. And niggas is booing Roman too. And I'm just like, who is in the crowd booing Roman Reigns?
You know what? Now that we talk about it, bro, you right about night 2. Night 2 is better.
I think so.
Yeah.
I truly believe that if they said fuck 2 nights, bust their best matches for one night, give me a fucking 4-hour pay-per-view and me bite the bullet, let it be a long daddy, I would have sat here and been like, this is one of the best WrestleManias I've seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like realistically, like you have fucking, because if you gave me fucking KO and Rollins and them back to back, I'd have been like, ooh, you niggas is doing some hellified wrestling, boy. And then you give me fucking like that fucking triple threat Roman joint, and then or fucking, I mean, obviously we wouldn't have got the Black Girl main event fucking if it was only one night, but if you put that match and then had the triple threat follow it, I'd have been like, you niggas, with them 4 matches, I'd be like, you niggas is going crazy.
Acting up.
You could have just did a fucking all the titles and them 2 fucking matches as the 2 matches that wasn't title fights. And I'd be like, all right, guys, pack it up. I'm happy. I'm here for it. Fuck these 2 night shit.
Yeah.
Let's go on somewhere.
Yeah. So what you think overall? So what you think? Yeah.
Lackluster. But I'm not a fan of the 2 nights. Like, you niggas aren't doing enough storylines or storytelling or great wrestling for 2 nights.
Right.
Yeah, 2 nights. But my opinion of if I graded each night just based off the night, I'm completely satisfied.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Completely satisfied, man. Especially you sent us home with Roman Reigns fucking hold the build up. Like, yeah. Heel Roman.
I wish we would have got like some more surprises. You know, like maybe
I think we've gotten away from it.
Yeah, we definitely have.
Like, because even with the Royal Rumble, bro, like, is there surprise entrances anymore?
No, not for real. Not no ones that you'd be like,
bro,
wow.
Think about when AJ popped up in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was like ecstatic, like, oh shit, I didn't see this one coming. And even in the position that he popped up in, like that slot, I was like, yes. And then a year after, no, how many years was it? 2 years ago, Edge popped up, and I was like, okay, Edge.
2 years
Woo.
ago.
But then
Yeah.
when I found out that Edge was here, I was like, I guess. But like, what other than them two, what are some big Royal Rumble entrances or surprises that we got? And I feel like the Rumble is made off of that, like surprise entrances. Like we don't get them anymore. Between them trying to fit everybody on the roster and then give some NXT some shine, it's like y'all niggas are getting away from the surprises, man. It's kind of weird. Bring some shit back. Give me some. Hey, you know what? And while we're here, they definitely should have picked better hosts. Fuck them niggas.
Fuck them niggas.
Fuck both of them.
They came out with that Buccaneers shit, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all could have kept all this shit. Just send the niggas out to wrestle, bro. I ain't even trying to see the shit.
Nope. I ain't trying to see it. Yeah. So, overall, my opinion of WrestleMania weekend, I wasn't disappointed. Like, at first, how I felt afterwards, I was kind of but as I sat back and I thought about it and I reviewed the matches and how shit went down, I am completely satisfied with WrestleMania. Like, it wasn't spectacular, like to the point where it's like, oh my God, this is the best WrestleMania. But it wasn't bad enough for me to be like, that wasn't a good WrestleMania. Like, I enjoyed it.
No.
My socks wasn't blown off, but I also attribute that to the times that we're in.
It was just good wrestling, bro. It was more good wrestling than what storytelling.
Yeah. Completely.
Yeah. That's what this was.
We usually ring wise, there's a lot of matches that were like great matches. Both main events, nothing to complain about both main events. Good to go. I feel like all title matches I was thoroughly satisfied with.
Absolutely. So I mean, if looking back at it, then what match was bad besides the Eliminator?
No, nothing for real. But there's also other shit that goes into it. Like, I wasn't a fan of like just other little shit that like kind of like I feel like slowed the momentum of the pay-per-view down. Like the fact that the hosts were shit. Like shit like that. Like, bro, fucking Kim Kardashian was a better WrestleMania host than them two niggas.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
If I had to rank it, I'd say 7 out of 10. What you got?
I'm right there with you.
About 7 out of 10?
Same.
Yeah, like there's things that could have been done differently that probably would have turned it up, but I don't feel like they missed on anything. There was like no big botches. There was like outside of fucking Mandy busting that thing. She fucking slid down that ramp. You know, she the only one that slid too, which kind of fucked me up. Like, nobody else fell. Damn.
They could have kept that whole layout though with the glasses and all that shit.
Yeah, they
could have kept all that.
I don't like how they teaming them together. They try to make them the same chick, and I'm not. Hey, man, go for it. Do what y'all gotta do, man. They ain't got shit to do with me. Y'all never see a title picture, nigga. Fuck y'all. Like, that's close as y'all gonna get to the better. So
that's a fact.
I'm a fan. You know, I may try to go to Dallas for WrestleMania. What do you think that's talking about? You think I'd be all right? Thing is I'm starting to realize that a lot of motherfuckers go to WrestleMania and don't go to WrestleMania.
Will they just go down there to kick it?
Essentially do all the other shit and then don't actually go to Mania. Just find somewhere to go to watch Mania. And it's like, that don't seem like a bad idea.
That'd be lit. Yeah.
Like, it's good to go down there to politics. Yeah, man. Be around the community, bro. That'd be better. But 2 nights of 2 fucking pay-per-views. We had a week of wrestling. We had the Hall of Fame. We got fucking Raw, SmackDown, NXT changed nights. There's a lot of shit to take in. all to start us back over at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which, next up is WrestleMania Backlash. And why do they put WrestleMania in front of Backlash? I don't know, but okie dokie.
Great question.
Okie
we'll run with it.
Fucking dokie. So
we'll run with it.
Before we get off here, what was the other hair question?
Bruh, is Bianca Belair's ponytail real? Yes or no?
No. To what extent? Like fully real? Like all the way down to the tip? I'm gonna go no. Not a chance in hell. But I'd give her.
I'm on the other side.
I'd give her a few inches from the pony down. Like I probably give her a couple inches, and then the rest of it is just weave. You think her? Nigga, that shit taller than her. How long do you think it took her to grow that?
2 lifetimes,
bruh. She been growing it.
Hear me out.
Here's the thing. We had like a heated. Go ahead.
No, we didn't.
You did.
You were heated and wrong.
But this is my standpoint on it, and this may be kind of fucked up. Name me some African American women whose hair can get that long. Because that is long.
Bruh.
It's rare that you see African American women with natural hair to at least their butt. It's rare. But it's also rare that somebody could pick somebody else above their head and walk up some steps. So John Cena can recover from an injury that takes you 12 months in 3. These niggas is special breeds. I can't call it. They may be taking some hand scared nail pills that I know nothing about. You see
here's my thing.
Well, she left on her.
Yeah, but here's my thing, bro. There was an article where she said that her shit was real, 100%.
She a wrestler. I don't believe nothing she said.
She said her hair was real.
Did she? Man, now you gonna have me.
Swear to God.
This is the second time this pod that you gonna have me go look some shit up. Because
bruh, I showed him the article because listen, it turned into an argument, and you know how Kern is, bro. He won't continue to push his narrative the whole night.
Whole night.
And I showed the article, but it wasn't good enough.
She's a wrestler, bro.
And that's
she gonna say anything. She gonna keep. Hey, she gotta keep her character.
Not anymore. Not anymore. We in a day and age where niggas break the fucking. They kayfabe dead, nigga. Kayfabe dead.
Hey, kicks.
Huh?
And if she ain't breaking character, she's a goddamn lie, because that ain't her.
This is true. And hear me out. And this is I have not been an expert in the women's hair game. So before you are able to pull the wool on me. Whatever you say, I gotta believe it because I'm not a specialist in that field. But since I've started watching it with certain individuals, they have been able to spot out like, oh shit, look at her tracks showing.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Right here where it goes from her real hair to her fake hair. And Bianca Belair's ponytail always starts coming loose in the same exact spot because I believe that's where her real hair stops and all the other bullshit like begins. Now, if she is telling me that her shit is that long and she been jump roping with that shit, by all means, bro, who am I to tell her she lying? But my personal belief is not a chance in hell. But that be if it is, then nigga, what can I say? Shit, like by all means.
Yeah.
Shit. She smacked her with that fucking braid. And that shit left a scar across her body. Nigga, I wouldn't have took it.
Instantly.
Nigga,
Instantly. Nah, we were there to talk in the back.
she would have called a receipt. Big receipt. But my opinion,
Yeah.
it ain't her shit. I've never seen the article where she said it was her shit. I can't call it. I've also got to the point now where I'm scared to believe wrestlers. I don't know what to believe or not to believe. If you in character, not in character. It's like these rap niggas, bro. Wrestlers and rap niggas are definitely in the same. Cause like there's niggas who are really living it. Ric Flair. There's niggas who are really out here. Like, nigga, you probably wouldn't want to fuck with some of them young niggas because some of that shit they rapping about is some real shit. They really killing niggas or shooting niggas and shit. But there's also niggas who you know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm in character. Y'all niggas can suck my nuts.
They were just talking about that on the Joe pod today.
See, nigga, that's niggas in character. Like, bro, I don't know if you in character, if you telling me the real, and with kayfabe and shoot interviews and niggas living the dream, the character and shit. Like, I don't know if niggas is telling me the truth anymore. If she tells me it's real, I can't do nothing but say, you know what? She's right. Cause that's like a nigga walking up to me and telling me Kane and the Undertaker ain't brothers.
But here's the thing: if somebody tells you
the Undertaker ain't brothers,
now you ain't gonna compare this to Kane and the Undertaker being brothers either.
Are they brothers? Are they brothers?
No.
What? Nigga,
but that's obvious.
How are they not brothers if their name is the Brothers of Destruction?
I seen an article that did say that.
They are the Brothers of Destruction, bro. Who am I? Look, if I call one person a liar, I call them all a liar, bro. So if she came out and said that's a ponytail, I can't do nothing but believe her.
But when Kane first came, the niggas really know if they was brothers or not?
They didn't know. They did not know. They didn't know until the storyline came. Because once Paul Bearer was like, you remember you left your brother in that house and he burned down? Well, guess what? He's not dead and he's coming back for you. And we was like, oh, shit, Undertaker got a brother. And then Kane showed up, ripped the fucking cage off the Hell in a Cell. And Vince McMahon was like, that's gotta be Kane. And I was like, damn, that's the Undertaker's brother.
Yeah,
that's what I was like. Kane wasn't the same character all the way through.
A lot of people say that shit because he had the hair with the mask at the beginning, which was his hair.
Yep. Then he shaved it.
And then he had the mask with the hair and he shaved it, so he had the mask with the hair.
So you can take the
mask. So they're like,
off.
oh, it's two different Kanes.
There gotta be two different Kanes.
No, these niggas just attached the hair to the mask.
That's it. It was the same
because
thing.
He had a shaved head.
No, the mask the whole time had hair on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why if I take my hat off, the ponytail come with it. Niggas have never seen me out here naked head for real. So they don't know that this is fucking, they don't know my ponytail's a part of the hat.
That's funny as shit.
And I'm not going to tell them either because you got to believe what I say until you catch me as a liar. So, you know what?
That's my argument, bro.
I'm on your side, bro. Until further notice, bro. Her ponytail is real.
Until further notice. That's what I was gonna say, bro.
Like you got me. My opinion, based off the knowledge that I have obtained until this moment, I was thinking that there's no possible way. But who am I to say? I'm riding with it.
Just gotta let it roll out.
It's real.
Here's the thing: if it come out and it's fake, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm always the first to admit it. Mm-hmm. But until then,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Kane and Taker are brothers. Fucking the wig, the mask got the wig on it. My hat got the wig on it, and her ponytail is real because she said it. Yeah, man.
That's what we rocking with.
That's what we can't rock with anything else.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That's gotta be Kane.
That's gotta be Kane.
Now, if she decides to change her character and cut the ponytail and come out with shorter hair, I'd be interested to see it.
Yeah.
But she's
we're gonna have Bailey.
She's been growing her hair her whole life.
You ever tell you what? Now that I think about it, she's the EST. So not only is she the fastest, the strongest, her hair is the longest.
Makes sense.
That boy got knowledge.
Yeah.
So I'm with
Hey,
it.
the man.
You convinced me that it's real. Like, because who am I to say it's not?
That's what I be trying to figure out. That's why I be trying to figure out with others, bro. That's why I'm trying to figure out with others.
You can't convince
Because now, Karen over here doing the research paper.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've been talking to you.
Yeah, but see, and that's what comes to, bro. It's like you ain't got to try to be liked by everybody because you don't even like everybody. You see what I'm saying?
That's the best bar you can give.
That's the best bar you can give, man. That's the best bar you can give. So, you know, it is what it is. I believe it's the real hair. You've convinced me. You got me there. I'm not going to say it ain't. You know what I mean? That was Kane's hair. I don't know if that was Kane's hair. It was a wig the whole time. And once the mask came off, the hair come off with it. But that's what it looked like. So, because he was burnt up in the fire and his hair couldn't grow because he burnt up and he had the wig on. He had, you ever tell you what?
I would say her real hair is
Michael Jackson and Steve Harvey, two niggas that I did not realize they shit was fake until they let me know. I was convinced Michael Jackson's hair was real, and I was convinced Steve Harvey's hair was real.
You just taught me some shit.
When I found out that Steve Harvey was wearing a piece the whole time, I said, how? How was he getting that bitch lined up so was bald the whole time?
Bro, I did not know that.
I only found out because I went and watched early Steve Harvey shit, and he was prominently bald right there, like whole spot. I said, did that motherfucker disappear? And then I realized he'd been wearing a hairpiece. And then I found out that Michael Jackson couldn't grow hair after he got burnt up in that Pepsi commercial. So he'd been wearing wigs the rest of his life.
That makes sense. But I also didn't know that.
So Kane got burnt in that fire, wig with the mask, whole time. Undertaker's braid.
That's what we're rolling with.
With the bandana. Yeah, I mean? If Undertaker's braid is real, if Undertaker braid real, Bianca Belair braid is real. I can't say nothing other than
that. That's what we're rolling with.
That's what we rolling with. All right, so it's getting late. I gotta figure out some dinner, nigga. Goddamn, I got trapped into all kinds of tomfoolery, bro. And I ain't get to eat now. I gotta try to cook something.
Me neither. I gotta figure it out too.
Food places ain't open, nigga. It's damn. I planned on going to the store after this too. I was wrong. You know what time it is. We at the end of the pod. Time to say fuck somebody. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first. I wish we could do. I wish we could do the same person back to back.
Nigga, you can do whatever you want to. You can. Hey. All right. Ain't no rules, bruh. Ain't no rules.
Well, I'm on a back to back.
Okay.
Fuck Tony Khan.
You back at him?
Here's why.
Okay, I'm listening.
Back at him again. So I don't know if you follow him, but he tweeted after night one, well, during night one, after the rain delay, of what he did when they had bad weather and they had to do an event. How he raised stuff up and blah, 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 and how it's dangerous. Nigga, get you a WrestleMania and then holler at me about what you did.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, get you a WrestleMania, and then holler at me about what you did. Until then, enjoy the fucking event. Because all your niggas from AEW was in the crowd watching them niggas wrestle. Or they was watching on TV. Get you an event like that and then holler at me.
I completely feel you, bro. That goes back to, hey, niggas just be speaking to be speaking, man. Like, hey, I feel you. Yeah. But fuck you, nigga. Get out the way, nigga. Hey, if we run in full court, bro, don't be down on one side of the end, putting up shots and shit, just commentating. Nigga, get the fuck off the court, nigga.
Get off the court.
Yeah, nigga, until you call next, nigga, and get on the court. And until that point, shut the fuck up.
And you better give me a game. And you better stay on the court once you get on the court, because if you don't, then you gonna be that nigga down there practicing shots again.
Yep, every time, bro. Having to move out the way once the ball comes down at the end of the court. Yeah, get the
Yep.
fuck out the way, bro. Like he's too early in the game to keep trying to go against WWE, bro. Y'all
What is
not
it?
in competition, bro. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about if Drake putting his album out this year, nigga. Put your album out, promote your album, work towards your shit, help your shit grow organically, and keep moving towards getting better and bigger. Don't worry about what the fuck Drake got
Yep.
going on, nigga, because what Drake got going on, nigga, it's gonna take you so long to catch up to that. That nigga, you shouldn't even be focused in on that, nigga. Don't worry about what the fuck these niggas doing for WrestleMania. Shit,
Yep.
nigga, fuck that, nigga.
Facts.
The ring good. Talk about the fuck he did. Fuck he do.
Ain't it?
Shit, nigga. Tony Khan. Hey. Best thing he did this weekend was have Jericho on that fucking Austin podcast. They
I gotta
did so
finish that
much
up. I started
AEW
it.
talking, bro. I talked about AEW so much that it's like, all right, this was good for both companies, bro. But it's showing that Vince McMahon don't give a fuck about you niggas. Like, he has come
At
to
all.
terms that you niggas are not actual competition. You niggas
Mhm.
are not going to take no money out of his pocket.
Mhm.
None.
Facts.
Get you a WrestleMania, nigga, because your biggest pay-per-view is what? Double or Nothing? What?
Mhm.
No. What's the one before that?
It is. All in.
Your biggest pay-per-view is All In or All Out or whatever the fuck y'all call it. And it don't even equal up to a fucking Survivor Series, nigga.
At all.
So stay down, be humble, keep your mouth closed until time to fucking glow up. I feel like that's his issue, bro. He way too
That's it.
mouthy, bro. You seen how that happened with fucking like
That's what that money do.
niggas.
That's what
Eric
that money do.
Bischoff, them niggas in WCW, they was real mouthy. They talking shit, and then
Mhm.
you niggas are owned by these niggas now. You don't want to look up, bro, and be watching fucking WWE, AEW on Wednesdays, nigga. Like, that's where we at now.
We can get there.
We can get there, nigga. You gonna have fucking Kenny Omega holding the WCW TV title.
The cleaner.
Well, you know I'm back to back with it too then, but I'm saying fuck Titus and fuck Hulk Hogan.
I'm with you.
Them niggas sucked.
Two-pack of
Every
ass.
time they came out, they sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Only time that they came out and was entertaining is when Bailey showed up.
Yep.
They should have gave Billy Kay the position or Bailey the position. I would rather see them two than them two dusty ass niggas out there talking about shit I don't give a fuck about, cutting promos about shit that I don't give a fuck about. Why are you bringing these niggas out before the main event? This stupid. You niggas suck. Hulk Hogan's glasses weren't even on his fucking nose, bro. I feel like the glasses come off with the bandana and the hair. He fucking, it's sick. And Titus O'Neil, bro, you know, I don't want to say nothing negative about him, but Titus O'Neil. Yeah, I mean, I guess, nigga. I mean, get
Titus
paid.
worldwide.
We wouldn't see you on. Yeah, we wouldn't see you on Mania if you didn't have this position, nigga. We ain't in Tampa next year, so guess who we definitely not gonna see on Mania, nigga. Yo ass.
Yeah.
You should have snuffed Hogan, nigga. I'd have been here for that. You should have just went boop. Oh shit! Titus had his Mania moment. If he
Get your shit off.
If he would have clocked that nigga, I'd have been here for it. But he didn't. Them niggas as a pair sucked. Them niggas didn't. Neither one of them individually stand out to be any kind of a good host. Maybe the worst host I've ever seen in WrestleMania history.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, and I seen Kim K, and she looked like she was clueless. Nigga, I think she had cue cards.
She probably did.
So fuck both of them. So just like you, 2 weeks in a row, fuck Hulk Hogan. Titus O'Neil, you get a fuck you by proxy. You know what I mean? You was there. I guess you were just doing your job, but you ain't doing good enough for me, nigga. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, nigga. God damn. It's such a, like, y'all could do better than that, bro. Y'all could do better than that.
Hopefully this is the last time we get some bullshit like that.
It won't be. It's WWE, bro. Bullshit gonna come with it. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Part of the game. You gotta accept it. You know, Hogan always got them dumbass threes on. I feel like he only put them on to pop out, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Hulkamania. Fuck you, nigga.
Fuck him and Hulkamania.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck Titus O'Neil, man. Titus Worldwide, bro. You tried, but you ain't succeed over here, man. Fuck you, nigga. And
Go back to the catering.
yeah, bro. I don't think I seen you in the picture with all the black wrestling niggas either, man. Which is, I don't know, man. I'm about to go back and look. And if I didn't see you, nigga, ooh, it's definitely a big fuck you, because you was out there shoulder to shoulder with fucking Hogan, dressed up like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Let me confirm, he wasn't in the picture.
Damn. Well,
he was not in the picture.
Pirates of the Caribbean should have been in the back, nigga. That's what it is. So fuck them two niggas, man. As hosts, y'all sucked. That's one of the reasons that I said WrestleMania wasn't. It was kind of because like you niggas sucked.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas didn't carry the night. Like y'all popped up 2-3 times each night, and every time y'all popped up, I was like, fuck you niggas.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So Mania's over. We're here. Pod's over. Fuck her. Fuck all them niggas. Bianca's hair is real. Kane and Taker are brothers. Hogan's glasses come off with the bandana.
Shayna got hands for everybody.
Shayna put us all down, and the Bellas thanked Cena. And that's the only glimpse of Cena we was going to get.
That's it. We got John. We didn't even get the whole name.
Hey. And hold up. Before I go, can Kern hear me?
Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton or Bray Wyatt versus John Cena?
Damn, I'm gonna have to go. At least Orton gave me an actual match, bro. I don't want to see that cinematic version of a fight ever again. Plus, I hate rapping John Cena. I damn sure never want to see that nigga.
That nigga went platinum.
Quit telling me that shit too, bro.
I try to tell this nigga about thugonomics, bro.
I never want to hear thugonomics as a white nigga's album either.
Why?
Thugonomics.
He out here thugging.
He don't need cable because he the nipple on the titty.
Not how this podcast be able to air, bro. Quit telling me that shit.
Hey, bro. First one thing this podcast is always able to do. You hear me? I just wanted to see, man. I just wanted to see my nigga's opinion, bro. He so
I hated that.
I don't know how, nigga, because we didn't get Cena this year, and this showed.
For sure. We ain't get a lot of star power this year, so
it hurts too. Only sign of Cena we got was a thank you, bro. And I appreciate that thank you she gave to him. Then she wanted to thank her baby daddy, and fuck that nigga too.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck. Big fuck him. All right, bro. We getting out of here. Same time next week.